I'm definitely gonna score.
He'll be ready whenever y'all.
I score on something too.
Score right now.
No, you won't. 1-on-1 and 7, you scoring.
I score.
Okay.
Just give me the ball. You know my shit.
All right.
What you talking about?
Let's go.
8 for 10.
Whenever y'all ready.
You ever been to Donny Park, son? Paul? Whitewater rat. That's
Derek, you down?
If we have to
All right.
compare,
I can set that up any day.
remember Split Splash or whatever that shit was called? The water park shit? My shit. I ain't even allowed to be in here with this. Should I put this shit up? I got you. Yo, Baif, should I put this away? I shouldn't even be in here with this.
Make sure you take it home.
Yo, Baif,
can we get
That shit loose.
Nah, should I put this away?
Pop.
It's kids and shit's dogs. I shouldn't even have this in here.
What are we talking
The
about?
ratty. Crazy, my shit is retarded.
Pop, just make sure you take it home with you.
See, look.
If you put it away.
Hey, what are we talking about? You about to call it in. You about to call it in because I got the ratty on me. Relax, my nigga, we good. You know what I mean? I turn the lights off in this shit. You know?
Reggie Brandon gets like 2-on-1.
The point.
It's not Brandon ain't even that bad for real.
Yeah.
The
And
point
at least he's
I'm trying to
athletic.
make is if
My son
we
be
have
playing like
to,
a monkey out there.
if we have to compare,
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe I am the greatest. I'm joking, there's no debate. You can't ignore the great. See, I'ma switch the world up with my 15 seconds of fame. Tell you a little story about way back when. Snotty nose, shorty rockin' scuffed up 10. Still drop a triple-double on your whole damn team. So much on my mind that it can't recline.
this is mad work, fam.
It is work. It is work.
Girls,
Spread. I got my 7-year-old son.
Pause. Ooh.
My
Yeah, shit have spread was crazy.
My bad.
Jesus.
Damn.
You is wild. You
Like
know you on the
jelly.
mic, right?
Like
Mic
peanut
check
butter.
1 2 1 2. What is this, my nigga? What the fuck is you doing?
That was the craziest. My shit is.
Yeah.
Son, and then he did the what?
Yeah.
Like an eagle.
Like jelly.
Nigga said,
But fuck it though.
But fuck it though.
My daughter's 17.
He just said it.
Yeah,
See?
That's why I said it.
That's mad funny.
I call myself. Goddamn. My daughter.
I say it was pause all the time.
Word.
But she's not my biological daughter.
Yeah.
So the relationship is mad different. Like with her mom, even though that's her birth mom,
Yeah.
with me we kind of relate a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And
That's how I go.
I guess it's because I'm giving her the space as the opposite, being raised by my mother.
Yeah.
So it's like being raised by my mother. We talk about the monthly shit. We like
Yeah.
it's wild open conversation. It's not like you have to hide anything or feel
Yeah.
type of way. And with my son, that's
Smart way to be though.
just Gucci. Because
Yeah.
it was just me and him until he was like 8, 10.
Word.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, like having daughters is like after a certain point. It's
You don't
like
even like your
having a
kids, man. Come on.
son. Look, I have my kids all the
You
time.
don't even like your kids.
I love my kids.
You don't like them.
Y'all ready?
yeah.
Let's go.
I love them kids.
We go.
Welcome back to What You Thought, the show about everything and nothing at the same time. This is
Express
Pop
is moving.
Vasquez.
Fuck out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here.
Welcome to Father Friends.
Yeah, all right. Y'all gotta stop saying
Told
that.
you changing things for one-on-one.
Nah.
Now it's
Nah.
the What You Thought
Nah.
Pop.
I'm about to be behind the
podcast
camera.
with Pop.
Pause.
Friend number one, your friend
Friend
number
number 2.
Fuck out of here.
Hey guys.
Hey guys. What You Thought podcast.
Now, when somebody do the Jesus and put a hole in both your hands, listen. Just listen. You heard? Stop playing with niggas, man. Leave me alone, son. How I'm supposed to fight off loving my kids, man? You don't like your fucking kids, and that's
I love my kids.
and that's okay. But I love
my
mine.
kids.
So leave me the fuck alone. You don't have them
Stop
yet.
saying shit. I love
Every
kids.
day, unborn child.
Yo, see?
day.
See what I'm saying? You can't wait.
Unborn child.
Nigga writing love letters and shit. Relax, my nigga. Leave me alone,
At
man.
this point, you
You're
supposed
an
to have
R&B
a
artist.
couple.
I wish.
Fuck out of here.
Yo, if
And
I
you
can
40.
sing,
At this point, you have to actively be working to not make children. Like, it's mad accidental pregnancy.
Word. Yeah, that don't make no sense.
I don't have a lot of accidents.
And you don't have a lot of bitches. So it's a balance. Work-life balance. You gotta find a balance, my nigga. It's all right. I still fuck with you, but leave me alone, man. I love my kids, man. Niggas still die. Leave me alone, man. You heard? Leave me alone, son.
How you defend
Yeah.
loving your children with murder?
We supposed to make it to 500 episodes. Y'all niggas is teetering. You heard? Stop, man. Leave me alone, son. Got the word looking at me like Blippy and shit. I told you, relax, my nigga. Relax, man. Word.
Nigga, I love my kids, I kill you.
Please believe me. That shit dumb funny, son.
Oh man. I'm Darnell. There we go.
Express is moving.
Alpha Memphis is high somewhere on mushrooms and
Yeah.
How you gonna disrespect my boy because he's not here to clap for your intro? Fuck out of here.
that's fucked up.
My son got
I didn't do
gonorrhea.
that.
He's chilling.
Oh my God.
He's in healing. Or some experimental drug healing. My son put mushrooms on the, you know what I mean? Nigga had to put the mushrooms on the, you know what I mean? To try to get back right. Leave him alone, son. Salute to Alpha Memphis. That's my nigga, man.
Oh, man.
Love, cuz. Get better. Get better. Now your shit looking like a upside down Windex bottle. I told you to chill out. Throw the rubber on. You heard? Bugging out. That's how that happens, my nigga. Ain't supposed to be doing shit like that.
that's a fact. That's a fact. Young and reckless.
Like, don't you wish that evil on me?
Young and Reckless is a clothing line. That's all my son wear.
Speaking of shit burning, the Fireman Bradley's on the way.
Yeah. Hey.
Eventually, hopefully.
That'd be crazy fire if my son had to really go put that out. That's disgusting.
You don't enter that crib. You
You
just
just throw the hat down and walk out. Fuck that shit. He in the union anyway. He'll put him on a different assignment. He'll be all right.
oh man. You got Baif in the building.
You heard?
The bone snappers at home.
You heard?
I don't know, man.
You got the Vans on you and your Wallow shit. I respect
The
it.
Kirby's.
The Kirby's.
Remember Kirby, that nigga that float? A nigga said white joints get Air Force Ones, bury them for 2 weeks, and
then wear them. Then put
that
them.
shit mad funny, my nigga. Yo, it's impossible not to laugh because you know exactly what's going on.
It's the only shit they season.
Fire. Mad Creole seasoning on them bitches. Niggas cook them shits down reduce it to a stew, and then throw them shits
There you
on.
go.
Right.
Right.
Righteousness in a crab boil. That's crazy, my nigga. Yo, that's funny, son.
Man, we got Derek, aka Hands,
You heard?
building.
The show ain't the same without my son Hands.
That's a fact.
Word.
He's a key element. All the way
Necessary.
through.
Nigga only missed one show.
It's a fact.
And I ain't have audio of that show.
That's a fact, too.
We got Amar, aka John Jacob, Jingleheimer Schmidt.
You heard?
What's going on?
The fact Derek spoke.
Mr. Rogers, you know what I mean?
episode.
Changed twice a day. Huh?
The fact Derek actually make a
Don't tell
joke.
them about the 100th episode. They ain't paid for it.
Word. They don't need to hear nothing about it.
Don't tell them
say a
about
motherfucking word.
That shit was lit though. That shit was done.
No. Don't tell them
should've
niggas
been
nothing. Salute to the Patreon. And y'all
You should've been
niggas,
there.
what's up, man? Patreon love, man. You
should've
heard?
been there.
YouTube niggas,
Derek don't ever say shit.
Ni hao.
Amar,
What's up?
you've been slacking on your dot job, puss.
word. Shit almost grew out. You almost back to black.
I'm trying to because I'm about to do something different.
Oh, shit, what you getting? The feathers implanted? You about to get the implant.
He about to get the game.
Oh, you going to Turkey? Oh, heard you.
7,500.
Heard you.
You know what I mean?
What you about to get?
Nah, I'm just gonna do. I'm doing colors. I'm just doing something different. So, hopefully by next time.
For your 44th.
Nah, I ain't there yet. God willing, I make it there though. I ain't there yet.
My boy gonna pull up like Tatanka.
I might.
Preston's mad racist.
Word.
Yeah, it was the
Tucker was
worst.
wild.
And they scalped him. Remember that?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
That's
cried off
crazy.
that. That's the last time I can remember crying,
And
son.
he's probably a white man.
Word.
Yeah, he's probably a
With
white
the
man.
orange spray.
Yeah. That's like Brad's cousin thought Hulk Hogan was black.
How?
Because of the tan? Because of the spray tan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it do be like super brown, like
Yeah.
bronze.
He's
Word.
like, what? Hogan's not black? No.
Nigga is like paper, like cardboard box color.
Yeah. Paper bag-ish.
Like the wispy blonde hair. How did you
Paper baggish is crazy.
black?
Exactly. Oh, man.
He had the like the string mop shits. Nasty hair.
If you called him black to his face, he was suplex.
Yeah, fuck you up. Because now he got the means, he got the bread to pay that off. He'll fuck somebody up. My son Terry running around wilding. Can't wait for a nigga to violate.
It's like, you called me what?
Yeah, word. What you gonna do? Grab a nigga whole face.
Oh, man. And Mr. Benz Van himself.
Hey!
It's definitely not a van.
The Yeezy Yeti back. Talk to him, nigga.
Brought him back out.
Oh, what's
I
that?
never even seen these shits.
Word, them shits don't even got laces.
Yeah, they-
like
That's
the Benz van.
Oh, that's the Adidas joints. That's the Adidas.
The convertibles.
The Adizis.
Nah, they don't have
Adidas is fire.
That's the Adizis. Oh, okay. Because you know
wow.
Adidas about to take all his shit and just put it out
And
without
just
his name.
Just say Adidas on the side.
It's the Adizis.
He owns the trademark for Yeezys. They own the designs. I don't think they're going to be able to put the graphics out, the shoes out, but he's not going to be able to put the shoes out either. So they both got to start.
No, they said we're putting the shoes out without his name.
Yeah, because they own a design.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but they're not
Yeezys
going to.
anymore.
They're not going to.
They said the only thing he owns are the slides. Everything else is going out to recoup money.
Same way they did with
can't
Kobe.
Put it up.
Oh, yes, they can.
Oh, the Crazy Eights.
Right, they
Yeah.
had Kobe sneakers.
Red,
Kobe
yes, they
1,
can.
Kobe 2, whatever.
Yes, they
they came
can.
out, now
They're
they're crazy
going
eights.
to.
Yeah.
You know the Yeezys, the fake Yeezys Adidas put out. They're going to put out Yeezy like.
You got those too, the
They
tubular shit or whatever. You got them too.
Nah, well,
Yeah.
they
They
are
still be
kind of like
talking to you when you open the closet.
the
Like, yo, you
tubular.
remember we had good times,
Remember,
right?
that's when you jumped onto the fucking log poles and you almost fell?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, your balance went out. You need torque on them shits, my nigga. Turn it down. Nigga said,
They,
it's mad space on the log, son. How you almost fall?
what log?
My nigga, in the... Oh,
The
we-
100
oh,
Yeah, 100 episode.
that's fire.
Where's the spoon?
What is this? You right, Reg, my fault. That was a good one.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Where's the spoon? Joe Frazier. You got it, my nigga. My fault.
So they're gonna put the shits out.
Hold on. And
The shit
Patreon
is
members, y'all getting this early now. This is going to come out on Monday.
Fire.
Oh,
Word.
clap that up.
Monday for the Patreon people.
Patreon salute, man.
Still pull up in the live chat, though. Don't
Yeah.
play.
It's fact.
Facts.
So them putting out the sneakers is, I understand we're on this is the first real cancellation in my mind.
Yep.
Because the niggas.
So-
Yep.
Andrew
Done.
Dice Clay, too.
Yeah.
That
this
plays
is-
out of here.
This is a different.
We about to
level.
jump into the intro pop real quick so we can jump into
We
it.
started off.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
Word. Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, that was weird.
So
Yeah, it threw it off.
Yeah, it's
I was
weird.
still waiting, like, what the fuck is this nigga about to say about me, man? You know you gotta get ready, because I don't know what the fuck you got. Fuck is wrong with this nigga?
Reg, have at it.
people that have nothing to do with the brand are it's almost like a fad. People are jumping on. Like Goodwill's like, we won't take easy shit. Nobody was donating it.
But he really did pull up the sketches.
He did pull up the sketches. Which
And they
is-
said, get the fuck out of
He's
here.
not in his right mind.
Start that for me, Amar.
Yeah.
Got you.
Thank you. Just put a star next to the 9 minutes. So I know.
But the thing that's whack about it is, even though like he did violate and like, you know, he said some things that he shouldn't have said, the retribution is almost
That
like
was a whoa. That was going down.
Now he got it.
He did, but it
was
sounded
close.
like
But hold on.
he was about to go somewhere.
Let me sink the shit. Hold on. The peep though. Who did he say some things about?
And what did he say?
Hold on. Wait.
Oh, man.
That's next. That's next.
Jewish people.
Hold on. So see, you already wilding. So I gotta cut you off. My fault. Mute his mic real fast. See why? The only thing he offended was the George Floyd thing. That's the only offensive shit he said to me. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna let you finish, Paul.
Yeah.
Kanye West don't give a fuck about black people. Long story short,
That's a fact.
I don't know how that's not more offensive to you. You still in here talking
Did he
about
apologize yet? I think he apologized.
He apologized. Yes, he did.
He did.
Not to anybody infected by George Floyd.
No.
All he apologized was to the Jewish
Yeah, that's why I
people.
said no. He didn't
I was
apologize.
actually
Hold
gonna
on,
address what you
hold on.
said.
George Floyd family?
No. Hold on.
Let him finish, but I was
hold
gonna
on.
address that.
Hold on.
didn't
Now
apologize.
listen, anti-Semitism isn't a real thing nowadays.
Talk it.
Like Twitter is not a real place nowadays. It's an idea. Anti-Semitism did exist. Adolf and them niggas was bugging the fuck out. No one is in agreement with that. That shit is wild false. It's it's fucked up what he did. Long story short, they had the illest bounce back ever. Jewish people are the leaders of the free world. This country, United
potting
States,
today, huh?
is ran by them. They overrun the whole world. You don't personally know a nigga.
This is gonna be a red.
We potting today.
You don't personally know a Jewish person that you have a problem with. That you met a Jewish person and said, I hate him or his so much that I hate everybody in his likeness and in his culture, and it's never happened. It's never happened. Never once. You don't personally know a Jewish person that you even have a problem with. Now, what we're having a problem with, what Kanye was saying, because what Nick Cannon said was actually offensive to Jewish.
Yes.
Not like I'm telling, you know what I'm saying? This is a world where everybody knows.
Everybody saw.
Kanye West didn't offend them by what he said, simply because what he was saying, there's truth to some parts of those statements. Kanye West hits you with a whole bunch of bullshit, and then he has a wild, solid fact, and it gets overshadowed.
Yep.
I'm not fucking with Kanye West still. Hold on. So I'm gonna let you finish. Pause. Kanye West said what he said. It's the truth in small doses. There's small parts of truth in there. Sparingly, there's truth. Those contracts, it's the truth, my nigga. But you signed them. This is a business. I'm not trying to look out for your best interest. The niggas with the money is supposed to get more money. That's why I'm doing it. I'm not giving you more money to fund your career because I want so much good for you. I'm paying you what I feel I can recoup and more. That's how it goes. You get what you negotiate. So we can't continually cry about Jews running this and without some type of plan. You said last week, crying without a fucking plan and action is senseless.
Yeah.
And it's the truth. That's just what it is. Niggas is not making moves to try to benefit us. No one's trying to make a new record company, a record label without the help from them, right? So the Jewish people aren't a problem. They never have been a problem. They're looked down at from certain people as well. But you know what they did? They created their own communities, and it's lit. Yeah. They are the most lit niggas. They had the illest bounce back ever. Adolf couldn't fuck them up. That shit was not enough to stop them. Jewish people is lit. Them niggas are superheroes. Yeah. Keep it 100, and they're making sure their family is right. So when I step to you and say I got this 500K for you, and you're gonna end up making me 500 million from it, that's up to you, nigga. If you don't want to sign it, go back to wherever you was at. But this is what I'm willing to pay you. And that's how it goes. And I'm gonna own your masters, and I'm gonna this and I'm gonna that, and it's very clear in the paperwork. That's up to you. You can combat that with saying, nah, I want 100 million too. If we can make it 500 million, and the nigga can laugh you out the building, or you can make it some type, you know what I'm saying? This is up to you. So I don't understand what niggas do is they put an ism on everything.
Facts.
And hold on. They put an ism on everything and make it something else that it's not. No one hates Jews. Like, it's just not a fact. I don't, at least. I don't know anyone that does. I think Jewish people is dope. Like, it's fire to look at what they came from and overcame. And I wish that was for us. Hold on. I'm about to be done, son. Paul, you can finish your shit.
In summation.
Word. Ism, you place it on everything, and it just creates a spiral effect.
What you thought, right? Ism?
Word. So it's ageism, racism, sexism. Some of these things exist, some of them don't, and they're not as pumped as they make it. Classism. You know what I'm saying? Some of these things do exist. But they put an ism and attach the ism to it and make Batimanism. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Now that shit is a real fucking thing. And it's prevalent, and they turn it into like a fucking, like a you know what I mean? Pandemic. They turn it into like a epidemic.
Crisis.
Yeah, and it's a fucking crisis. It's on the news every day underneath red letters and shit. And it's the truth, my nigga. All of that shit doesn't exist. Some of it does, but once you attach an ism, it becomes a pandemic. That's what it is, my nigga.
So
that's what it is.
The thing.
So long story short, in summation, like you said, I don't think you can make him apologize for what he said, because what he said, there was truth to some of those statements, and you're proving his point by canceling him.
It's a fact.
So what I'm saying is, damn, I forget what I was saying. Hold on, son.
110%.
Yeah, word. So you fucking me up with that stupid ass grin and shit. Come on, Kanye. Yeah. Relax. I'm in agreement to an extent with you.
Yeah.
Because I feel like what he said wasn't bad enough, right? What Nick Cannon said, I get that, son. You can be offended by that. If I was a Jewish person, regardless of where it's said in the good book.
Don't say it, but I remember it when Nick Cannon.
Yeah, no, I'm not about to. What I'm saying is, I get that. That's offense. You can take offense to that. There was nothing that he said, you can't name something that you know the whole speech. Word for word, you studied it, said it to yourself in the mirror. What did he say bad enough about them? Other than true shit. And secondly, making someone apologize for something, forcing them to, it's not the cure.
No, because it's not a genuine apology then.
It's not the cure, right? So you're gonna affect my bottom dollar. I can no longer make money because you put me in some situation where I need to apologize. That's not the cure for the Batimanism, right? He still feels this way. Now you're making me apologize, and all of a sudden, just because I can't make money for it, I'm cured of it? Nah, that's not how that works. Hold on.
Okay.
Matter of fact, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I was wilding for a minute. Go ahead. You right.
The two.
Hold on.
The one difference is.
No, it ain't work.
The
See?
one difference
Damn.
between.
Nah, I'm just saying something.
Yeah. The one
Go ahead,
difference
man.
between Kanye.
I'ma stop. I know you love him.
Nick Cannon.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah.
Sign up for the Patreon too,
Word.
so you can see the actual real funny stuff. And
I'm a
you
wild
go.
a little bit, but you know.
We potting today. Go ahead, Reg.
So the one difference between Kanye and Nick Cannon, before we go into anything else, is Nick
Did
Cannon.
you agree with what I said?
No. Yeah.
Everybody's in
definitely
agreement?
point.
Yeah.
I'm done.
There's
I ain't gonna say
no
No,
nothing.
I want to add something on to what you said, but I'll wait.
So Nick Cannon is likable. Kanye is not. So if people like you, they'll give you a little bit more rope.
that's not true.
Versus, let me finish. They'll give you a little bit more rope. Nick Cannon is likable. Nick Cannon's violated and said shit before, but niggas like him. He posted up with a couple of rabbis. Shit was cool again. You know what I mean? Niggas don't like Kanye West. Like, let's be 100 from the Taylor Swift shit. Like, people already dislike you. They're waiting for your downfall. You're doing so well. You're so outspoken. Niggas don't want to see you successful.
At the same time,
So
there's a large group of people that really like Kanye.
There's,
say they're
the
much
people
larger.
the people that like Kanye are going to continue to fuck with Kanye regardless. There are people that don't like people and can't wait for there to be a bandwagon because they was already on that. You know what I mean? So as soon as people were like, yeah, fuck this nigga, they couldn't wait to jump up and be like, yeah, word, like, you know, because that was building up for a while.
But the percentage is in his likeness is way more in his favor. Way more people
Absolutely.
like him than don't.
I would
Let you finish my fault.
people are sheep and people can't wait to jump on a bandwagon. People like to be told what their opinion should be.
Goes for everything.
Right.
I can even from Febreze to motherfucking
Groupthink
the
is
Yankees.
groupthink is a thing.
Groupthink.
Yeah.
nigga.
So when Kanye said what he said in terms of these guys, the first mistake is the guys told you in advance that like he has mental issues, but I guess we'll put that aside. Why do we keep looking at celebrities or people that are famous for one thing for their opinion and somehow holding it up to the point where it's like, okay, this is valid or we should be listening to this person or whatever? Why are we giving this nigga political interviews? Why is he on fucking Tucker Carlson or any, like, why are these guys talking to him? They're putting a mic in front of him basically for clicks and likes and all this. There's no positive outcome. They don't feel like this message is helping anybody. And in terms of what people call like anti-Semitic, like it's tricky because I feel like now we're in a space where anytime you say something someone doesn't like, they'll just attach ism to whatever it is. I don't like what you're saying. So
shit, ball for ball.
Drake.
I was going to say this regardless. So people attach ism to whatever they don't like. The George Floyd thing, yeah, he definitely violated, but I feel like we're ignoring the fact that one, he's mentally ill, and two, he gave that family $2 million. Didn't he?
That's what your life is.
But
what
that doesn't make it.
So now you're allowed to violate.
I'm not saying.
That excuses
You tried to downplay that crazy
I'm not
just now.
downplaying anything.
You did the George Floyd
I'm
thing.
I'm not downplaying anything. What I'm saying is, he said something due to misinformation. He was misinformed, right?
Right.
We're so quick to throw a nigga into like a fucking well and just be like, oh, you said something wrong. Let's just get rid of you so we don't have to whatever.
I agree.
But he said
that ain't the case with him, though.
But we
Hold on. Is slavery a choice too?
Yeah, he
no,
said a
slavery is
lot.
not a
of
choice.
Even with that,
I don't agree with that.
He gave context to that.
Yeah. I understand. He
gave
did
mad
give some
context to
context,
that.
and like I mean,
Think I
them
made it
Haitians,
okay?
So
No.
slavery was definitely a choice for Haitians because we chose
He's
not to
saying
rock with
in
that
the
shit.
present day now, for all of the things that we're choosing, consumerism is slavery. That is the new slavery. That
Yeah,
shit is
he
a
needs-
choice.
he needs
To
media
participate-
training, 'cause
to
the niggas-
participate in this.
the niggas
He
bad
didn't say
with,
the
like,
400 years of
media
slavery
shit.
was a choice.
They also
He's
cut out
saying
him-
currently now, the way
also-
that it is now, the world that
And
it
niggas
is
do
now,
heavily edit
that's what-
these interviews.
They also did him a favor and cut out him talking about how much he admires Hitler.
Hitler. That's a fact.
They also did him a favor with that.
Listen, man, the nigga's bugging. I'm not saying he's not.
Yeah.
Right? But at
Now
the
that
same
now
time,
that right there,
Yeah.
that statement, however he worded it, you dead
you're
wrong.
bugging. You're
But
definitely
what
bugging.
It's
You're definitely
always
bugging.
context.
There's no context to that.
My nigga.
There's no context. to that.
Every,
no context.
People have said that
my
before.
nigga,
You're right.
The legal
You're right.
TMZ is
system
ran
is
by-
built on context.
TMZ is ran
The
by Jewish
only
people.
way niggas weasel out of any
And they did that.
big legal case anywhere is
Yeah.
because of context.
I
my
understand,
nigga.
but hear me
I
out.
know a nigga that got life, did 10 years, and because of his case, they tried to pin him with a kingpin charge and all this other shit. They illegally tapped his phone 10 years ago. And because of that context, everything that they
We're
that they
kinda
got him in
found
jail.
throughout.
We're
Done.
kind of going to the weeds now, though.
Fruit of the
But I'm
poisonous.
trying to
But
say
that's
is-
my
Poisonous
point.
fruit of the tree or
Understand.
something like that.
But when we're talking
Throw the baby
about,
out with the bathwater and all that. All right, that's enough now. Come on. That's enough, my nigga.
No, I'm just trying to finish the point. Like,
Go ahead.
at what point do we? I did something negative and I did something positive. Is the example the one thing I'm trying to say, right? Why does everything I did positive? Why is all of that automatically negated? Because
I don't have the answer for that, but I've been told you that about Mike.
I've showed you.
Everybody else that's black, all our people in positions of power, right? All our superstars that we idolize, they do one thing wrong and we're stuck with a choice to get rid of them or not, right?
Exactly.
And we usually just go with it. And they don't even have no proof. Usually, right? But Mike Tyson, he did everything they said and we still love him. He's the only one. Remember when I said that, y'all niggas was laughing? He's the only one that gets that.
But
Kanye West just
why are
doesn't get that. No, he did enough wrong.
When he gave the money to the family and when he donated the other things and when he got ASAP out or like whatever he did, we don't.
He started attributing shit to him. He had nothing to do with it.
What do you mean? He go to the president and try to get ASAP back from when he was jammed up?
He tweeted about it.
That's about it.
Yeah, he went and visited the president. Like,
I
he
don't
was
know.
involved in that. Like, I feel. Son, why would Donald Trump give a fuck about
get the
A$AP
black
Rocky?
vote.
Why does he care
To get-
about Kodak
to get the black
He
vote.
pardoned Kodak Black.
Yeah,
But
to get
like,
the
there were
black
other
vote.
people
He pardoned
involved with
Lil
that.
Pardon Weezy.
Wayne
But there were other people involved with that. It wasn't like they were just on his mind.
Right, so you think,
He's not doing it out the goodness of his heart.
so you
I'm not
genuinely
saying
think
he is. I'm just
Kanye
saying,
West was the only one, or the only reason that
I'm not
Donald
saying
Trump
that.
A$AP Rocky was
but-
locked up over there?
But Kanye said he was a part of it. You have no proof
And
that
you-
he wasn't. So what are we talking about?
And you're gonna believe
have-
him,
what
who you
proof do
just
you
said
have
is
that he is?
misinformed
Because
constantly.
he went to see the president. What proof do you? I have more proof that he did than you have proof that he didn't.
Kanye also told you George Floyd died of a fentanyl overdose. Do you want to
He's
believe Kanye?
misinformed.
He may be in
He
this
is
case
very
too.
misinformed.
He may
But
be in this
all
case
I'm saying
too.
is he gave the family $2 million. He's shown this capacity for good. Why can't we just do the same thing we did with Nick Cannon, where it's like,
But we
have
don't
that
have
nigga
the
go
answer.
sit down with Jews.
We don't have
and
the answer,
I'ma
my
figure
nigga.
out
Just how it
where
works.
he was wrong.
Go ahead.
Why do we throw people out
We just
versus
do.
inform them?
I'm gonna tell you.
We just do.
Because that
Son,
doesn't
this shit's
fix
whack.
shit.
It
That
don't
doesn't
fix
fix
it.
anything.
It don't.
I'll respond to that too, but I got some. I'll respond to both of you.
Because
guys.
I think the thing is, we want to discourage to some degree, and niggas gonna say I'm wilding, but whatever the fuck.
You all.
Niggas
We
want
pod
to
today.
discourage free think. If as soon as you say something we deem not cool, we're going to destroy you and dismantle you completely. And this is going to be a warning to everybody else that might even
Like-minded
think
individuals.
to
Word.
think to have an original thought.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's not even like people that want to say something about Jews. Niggas are now afraid to say anything.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
You done?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
You finished or you
wanna
done?
go? Or
Go ahead, push the agenda, man.
I'm not. Gonna push,
I'll go after
I'm
you.
not gonna push the agenda at all.
right.
Nah, I'll go after you. Go ahead, Donna.
I'll tell you the difference
Pause.
with him and Nick Cannon, right? Nick Cannon and Kanye West. Nick Cannon ain't saying nothing about black people, right? That's why black people are, at this point, because Kanye has consistently done things where people like,
I'm talking about him being forgiven by like major studios. I'm not talking about black people because at the end of the day, regardless of
We
who
don't-
we like
we don't
or
have
we
enough
don't like,
influence
we
to
don't
do
have
anything.
the power, so it doesn't fucking
Hold on.
matter.
To make a
Let me-
change. That's facts.
let me finish, right? Yes, but there's still a draw and everything to Nick Cannon, right? And I genuinely think Kanye's gonna be okay,
100%.
right? I do.
Nothing's about to
Eventually.
happen.
I do think Kanye's gonna be okay. I think the
Nothing's about to happen.
studios, the record labels, everybody's gonna accept Kanye again,
Of course.
right?
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually, I do. So I don't. So the same way they did it with Nick Cannon, because hold
But
on,
my
you
nigga, the
went-
shit hurt.
Hold on.
He already got his page back. He made his apology,
Right.
all that. It's
Hold
about to
on.
be
They
done.
lost $2 billion,
Hold
$2
on.
billion in a week, man. I'd be
Yeah.
sick.
It was a
Well, hold
day.
on. Yes, he lost $2 billion, but he still has attention, which means he can still generate money. He can still generate money. You're still useful to people, right? And as long as you're still useful, there's going to be a way for you. Same thing with Nick Cannon. You can say what you want, be offensive, this and that. We'll punish you. We'll make an example out of you for a little bit,
But
But
they
you
like
know
him.
what?
Just
He's
to show
likable.
our power.
But you know what? We still want Wildin' Out.
Yes.
We still want you,
You
to
can
come.
you can still earn for us, is what
Right.
they're saying.
So at that point,
It's a business.
there's always going to be a way for it. There's always going to be something for Kanye West.
So tell me
Right?
them niggas ain't the most powerful.
So now,
Niggas-
hold on.
Treat
Reg,
niggas that they like or
Make you
just-
apologize
you
publicly
went
just to
for
slap you
20
around.
minutes straight.
And then go
I
ahead.
Go for 20 minutes straight.
Now go
Right.
back out there and
That's
make us
not
some money.
You just went for straight 20
And the
minutes.
contract
it's a
might be
business.
different now,
Yeah.
and you lose more
Yeah.
on the
If
back
you
end.
do that
Pause.
again, yeah.
Word, like it's crazy, my nigga. Niggas, they got it.
Pow,
My
pow.
bad though. Go ahead.
He said pow pow.
Pow, pow.
Kanye's gonna be all right. The difference with Kanye, you're like minimizing, like, oh, well, he just did this. It's not just this one thing that Kanye did.
Word.
It's been several shit for several years now that Kanye's did, and it's
been
getting there, and it's getting there, and it's getting there, right? And he's been doing it to black people for years,
Pause.
right? Pause. And like you said, we don't have the power, and like we're forgiving people. So we're like,
Most
all right, because
forgiving.
even now, you see black people supporting Kanye West.
Yes.
Like, oh, no, don't do that. You know, that's
Word.
how we are. We want to take care of our own.
Yeah.
As much as like we may not financially support or do other stuff like that, if it comes to another race saying something about us,
Yeah,
well,
word.
we're not with that.
Yeah, in the
I
court of
definitely
public
support- I bought
opinion.
Right?
I bought like 10 pairs of Yeezys. But go ahead.
So I got another theory about that too. So, like we're good, we're standing up for him, so he's gonna be all right in that sense. And it's like he's still so Kanye's
$2 billion
not,
worth of all right, or
he's gonna
He'll
be
be all right.
he'll be
He'll
$2
be
billion,
all
all
right.
right?
The $2 billion he broke now.
Yeah,
Yeah, word.
he's
He got
still,
$400 million, but $2 billion loss.
He don't have
is
like
sickness.
this nigga. They said that's his net worth.
right.
Word. That's judging off your earning.
I told you he didn't have as much money as he kept
didn't
saying
have that
anyway.
money.
I was
saying
telling you that
2 million
before.
Hold on.
net worth,
Let niggas so we can
yeah.
move along, son. Because I don't think nothing's about to happen with
Yeah, he
Kanye
still
West.
didn't
He'd
have-
be all right.
Kanye's gonna be just fine. He
Word.
still didn't have
He has more fans than opposers.
right.
Straight up.
He's gonna be all
Be
right.
all right.
And what's funny, if you watch certain things and you look, you still see celebrities are posting pictures and stuff like that. Look at their feet. And I genuinely think that's like a silent, like, yo, I know what you said was crazy, but it was kind of right. You know what I mean? Because motherfuckers, y'all don't have to wear Yeezys in those pictures. And they're posting pictures and they're wearing Yeezys. They have certain things.
In solidarity and type
Right.
of shit. Word.
But I genuinely think Kanye played his cards wrong in a sense
Yeah.
because he turned too many people against him.
At one time. Word.
If he was rocking with us and that, he did that, he'd be good.
Word.
No.
He'd be good.
I believe so, son.
He'd be.
I
You know
believe
why
so.
he'd be good?
If he said the Jew shit and then you,
Yes.
Because what he said, like I said, my nigga, he didn't disrespect at all. You're stuck. You're hung up on. I'm going to go DEFCON 3 tomorrow. What does it mean? DEFCON is a speed.
No.
Right? Isn't that a speed?
the whole thing is if
Right?
you
He
if you
misspelled
dare
it, I
even
believe.
if you
Yeah.
dare even look in my
Oh, he
direction,
put deaf.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
did.
That's kind of crazy.
If
Yeah.
you even
That's
look in
kinda
my
crazy.
direction the
My
wrong
fault, my
way,
fault, my fault.
I'm going to shut everything down so niggas don't even think to even
Isn't
look
it
at
the
me
speed, DEFCON?
ever again.
DEFCON is
Yeah, DEFCON, like Mach 3.
Yeah.
Right? For a
I
speed.
think DEFCON is a certain severity though.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like
it's not
like
a speed.
Red level.
Yes,
threat.
that's
Well,
what it-
that's what
it's
I'm
a
saying.
threat
Like,
level,
It's
yeah.
a higher. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like it was a degree
Yeah.
of variation. Like that's what I thought it meant.
Well, let me see.
He spelled.
Let me see if I could.
Oh, he spelled it with
Yeah, he
death.
spelled it
but,
wrong.
Yo,
Yeah, he
to
spelled
be
it with
honest,
death, yeah.
my son might have did that accidentally. I don't think
Yeah,
he did that
yeah.
like on some real shit, my nigga.
Real quick, DEFCON
My
literally.
man just spelled Misewell. I told you, Misewel.
That's not what he was doing,
Might
no.
as well.
DEFCON literally means defensive readiness condition.
Yeah,
So it is about
Yeah.
it's about being about attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
defensive
but he
readiness.
said defense, like defense. Like if the nigga felt like he was attacked, and again, he's not in his right
Nigga
mind.
loves it.
All right, fam, go ahead, man.
Oh,
This nigga's wild.
But he's like
This nigga done took his tie off and all that, man. You got him tight. Come on, son.
Kanye's gonna be all right. And like
Hot in the collar.
no matter what, as much as everybody wants to be offended and stuff like that, like black people, we still do have power that we don't recognize in our support and making things cool and this and that. So
would agree.
when we start saying like, we not fucking with Kanye, it's not really that cool, this and that, it does have an effect. And when people
we
see
don't
that,
ever do this shit.
hold on, but look,
That's not true, right?
that's not true.
It's not
right? That's not true. Same reason why Chingy's not cool no more. Motherfuckers decided we was fucking with Chingy.
Because
it.
niggas is homophobic. That's what.
Nah,
No,
that's not it.
Yo,
My
by the
nigga,
time
I
that
ain't even know
happened,
about that.
It was
Keep it 100.
over.
I ain't know about
already
that.
done.
The nigga was about to get re-signed. They
Yeah,
didn't
but
re-sign
how do
him
you even
because
know
of
that?
Because he did an interview.
You did a lot of
And
research.
He did
Nobody-
an interview, and it's just on the internet.
Did a lot
he
of
did an
research.
interview. So this nigga can tell you
Nobody-
like every type of
Nobody in the world.
whatever. and
I
be
told
like,
you. Hold on. I ain't say he wasn't.
But
That
he's
nigga's
the
an
one that put
ally.
me on
Hold on.
to boy with the eye means something.
My
He
nigga, I
told me
just
that for mad long.
because I guessed it. It don't make any sense.
I didn't know that.
When they misspell it on purpose and it's rainbows in the bio. What you mean, nigga?
I don't even get that far to the bio.
Dog, what you mean? You have to reply to people.
Rainbow.
Like,
No, let me.
what, don't it mean something? The nigga's name is Happy Boy with an I.
Man.
Just
Don't that make sense to you? I said, you know that shit means something. So when they put flavor instead of flavor, first of all, what we talking about?
Flavor Flav?
Flavor with an A instead of
Like
flavor.
Flavor Flav.
Hey man, hey, there's a large possibility. His shorty look like Sylvester Stallone.
Some nigga had a shirt that said security, but with an AY at the end, it said security.
Security.
See what I'm saying?
That's security.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Yeah.
Protected anuses all over the
Whoa,
world.
wow. Shit. See? That nigga just went DEFCON.
Yeah,
so now,
that's DEFCON.
That's DEFCON.
Defensive readiness.
Yeah. So now
defensive
we done
readiness.
up.
Yeah.
Told you
Red.
the agenda.
Yeah.
Our comedy show is gonna have a lot of security.
Hey. No, the fuck they not. Not if I'm up there, boy. Fuck out of here. Security is crazy.
Security.
Man. I better save that for Thursday nights when I don't perform. When I get there, son, we gonna have some regular
Trying to
niggas,
pat
man.
down everybody.
Yeah, Paul, that's wild.
the pat
Niggas just
down
patting shit down. Going there with nothing, you don't got nothing on. Niggas just patting shit. You just got shorts.
You're not even trying to get in the building. Like the niggas just walking
Outside
around
chasing
the
niggas patting shit. That's wild.
You get ready to sit in the seat.
My
when he
son
went through
patting
the metal detector.
Oswald, just running around patting shit. Y'all gotta relax, man.
Went through the metal detector already.
Word.
I'm just trying to get to my seat.
Word. Yo, it's mad nasty when they go like this and separate, like when they go like that on your leg. My nigga, it's not worth going in here, man. Fuck out of here. What the fuck could I possibly have? What you mean? Niggas got the belt, the wedding
belt.
Yeah. What? With the weed on? Like, what's going on?
A quick example of somebody that
Oh, man.
constantly has made mistakes, said fucked up shit, done all kind of. Joe Budden. Right?
Yeah.
Black people still fuck with Joe Budden. People, sponsors drop him, all kind of
Now,
stuff.
don't like how? Where's the confusion?
There you go.
Where's the confusion, my
Okay,
nigga?
all right. So
Where is it?
Hold up,
So
Reg. Let
Joe
me jump
doesn't
in.
go against black people.
Where's the confusion?
That's a
them subscribing to him versus him losing corporate dollars isn't the same thing, though.
What he's saying is he still got the black vote. So you're
Yeah.
going to be all right. You're able to earn. We're going to tune in. The numbers, what you mean? The numbers is how you got the bread.
It's not the same level of earning.
Obviously
us
not,
us having like, and shout out to the Patreon niggas who support. But that versus
Don't you
like,
dare disrespect my
I'm
Patreon
not,
niggas.
I'm not.
I was
What
about
I'm
to say
saying
you out
that
here
versus
bugging
like
the fuck
a
out.
corporate partner is different dollars.
Word.
It's different
I
type of
agree,
money.
It's
but
different.
let
but
the- let by-
those
if let,
dollars
all-
those dollars allow you to be a lot more malleable in the marketplace. Period.
You can say what you want.
You can move and pivot with that support from the people. Money.
You can say what you want.
That's real though.
But Joe,
Nigga, we
you can
are
say
a
what you-
living example of that.
but the
You can
fact
say
that
what you
you,
want.
the fact that you can
For
have
however long you can
the
maintain
fact
your
that
situation.
you can gravitate and have a bunch of people support you, especially black people, because we tend to bring other people with us.
Word.
Black people make something cool, Hispanic.
Cultural equity is what we have.
Right. So when you can control it and you have that, that's valuable to the corporation that can't get that.
And that's why it's hard
So
to
when Kanye's
cancel us.
losing that now, that's why they're looking. They're like, you're not that valuable to us right now.
Mm-hmm.
What if he comes back around and get black people fucking with him again? They'll have no problem.
which he
Nike will do a redemption thing with Kanye. Oh, he's back home and he changed, and when he was with us, he was good. And we'll be selling Nike Yeezys before you fucking know it.
Red
Shout
October's
out to my
back in
son
style.
Samante from Patreon. You heard? We even got the Life of Pi fucking with us. You heard? And niggas Canadian and he from the Middle East and he fuck with us.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to Sam, son. You
Hey.
heard? Let this nigga
Real
finish.
quick, I wanted to address something you said, Pop, about the Jews being superheroes, about how they
Yeah.
bounce right back.
Yeah.
It wasn't that simple. To give context, there was a huge reparations done for them
Yeah.
between Israel and the Republic of Germany. Part of the reason why they can bounce back is because they were given $20 billion, if not more.
Fire.
Right? We didn't get that.
Fire.
So it's very different. I'm not saying that they're not superheroes. I'm not saying anything anti-Semitic.
Yeah, nah, I get it. I'm just saying.
But the
I didn't even know
truth
that.
is-
That's fine.
The truth is, after all of that happened in 1952, they signed a huge accords with Germany
Yeah.
to give the Jewish people back billions upon billions upon billions of dollars. We unfortunately don't have a country for us to go to.
Word.
They've stripped us of our basically our history so much that we're just a color. You realize we're black.
And
We're not.
even recognized in the Black's Law Dictionary as a race at all.
Yeah.
No, we're just a color. They call us black so that we can't go back to where we're from.
Where are we
So
from?
we can't get back any
Now
help.
you wildin', you wildin', you wildin'. That's a fact, nigga. We're not recognized, nigga. How you don't know
Yeah,
that?
no, we're not. We're not.
What are you? Black.
We're just
You know
black.
niggas is a color.
And the reality is, if they had to recognize
you don't call
us,
nobody else they color.
Yeah.
Oh, he's yellow. Nah, he's something.
he's something.
That's definitely.
Yeah, and if they had, the fact is, if they had to recognize us, they would go broke. If they had to pay us back,
Yeah.
if they had to
Yeah.
give reparations to Africa,
Yeah.
then the rest of the world would starve
Wow.
because they've taken so much from us. And so when you say they're superheroes, not so much to me.
Nah, I still.
But no
they bounced
disrespect
back
to
as the
them.
greatest in history.
You know what else we don't want to
Because
talk
they
about?
got $20 billion.
Hold on. So was it the greatest bounce back in history?
Okay.
Yes or no?
No.
Who had the
Blacks.
greatest? How?
Because they took 400 years from us and we still here.
My nigga, what?
He's spitting.
You can't do that.
My fault.
Hold on.
You can't compare.
Did
My
you hear
nigga,
about
hold
that
on.
beach they gave back
So
in
why do
California?
they own everything?
Because they got $20 billion,
Heard you.
Pop.
So
So
is that
Give
not,
us
is that not,
$100 billion.
hold on,
See
so
what we
is
do.
that not? Is that
And
not?
they move very
indicative-
different culturally.
Is that not indicative of why they are superheroes, regardless of how it happened?
So
They maintained it, nigga. They never fucked it up since.
we should
No, they're not going to.
we should
Hold
invite.
on,
we
son.
should
So they
invite
don't
a
get no
Jewish
credit
person
for
up here.
that. I understand you
rabbi
super
some
black and shit. Heard. I'm blacker than you, nigga.
You're not.
Fuck out of you, light skinned today. Fuck out of here. You got a fucking mohawk.
Not for nothing.
Stop it, man. Leave me alone, son.
Cornelius
Hold on.
vibes right now.
Yeah, word. You came in here different today.
Do we want
You Greek.
Does anybody want to acknowledge?
Fuck out of here.
Does anybody want to acknowledge their use of government assistance?
Never. That's never going to be acknowledged.
They're the biggest users of government assistance.
Oh, I was about
Like
to say, I
welfare.
ain't never been on
I'm
welfare.
glad. I'm glad you can say
Welfare.
them niggas. Them niggas move different because.
Hold on. So now y'all get y'all teetering. You heard?
We partying today.
This is
But it might be.
facts.
It's
No,
might,
I was
that's
full
proven.
on.
And that's cool.
'Cause
however,
I-
A lot of times they be.
Some facts too.
They
feel
be
me? And
married.
then now we over there. And now, like he said, and like he said, we don't got the dollars.
You
We
right.
don't. We don't.
So yeah.
Man, fuck it. What I'm gonna say?
Yeah, nah.
Nah, I just
Wow.
wanted to shine a light on some of the history.
No, I appreciate that because I didn't even know
There
that.
was a black
Yeah.
family
That doesn't change for me.
in Cali
Doesn't change it.
I
for me.
respect that.
that had
Because
their
my
lands.
niggas will fuck it up.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
Niggas
heard
will
about
fuck it
that.
up and they haven't.
No.
They maintain
They
it.
want us to think that.
Yeah.
In history, anytime that we've been able to control our whole ecosystem,
Yeah.
we've
It's been
thrived.
okay.
Yeah.
You
Like
could- that
Black
shit is
Black
on
Wall
wax.
Street and all of that.
And there was
Fine.
And you know what happened to Black
was
Wall Street?
multiple.
Of course, my nigga, I'm not
They
saying
didn't come back through and bomb the Jews again.
I'm not saying that.
And they ain't give-
I
they
understand that,
give them
nigga. We
their
had one
money
in
back.
Louisiana. Like I get it, son. We was lit, and I understand the fear of. I
Also, right, we
totally
gotta
understand
stop
that.
making it about them though.
I totally
'Cause it's starting
understand
to
the
get
fear. Word, you see what I'm saying?
And there's a-
And I
say,
totally understand.
Jews enough time.
Yeah,
Shit,
word.
there's a difference
Shit,
between-
word. Niggas own this fucking building. I'll tell you that. That nigga ain't black.
There's the easy ones.
So
that's
everybody's
Yeezys, that's
very
the
proud of what
acidic-
we've
acidic
done
ones.
and how far we've
Run
came. I'm just
everything.
saying their
Yo,
bounce back has been retarded
It's
because
it's been aided though.
and
That's
it's
all I want
and
to
it's the
point out.
same. It's the same.
I'm
There
gonna
was,
have to
they
watch this back
maintained
before
a-
we put this
a
up.
black-
Sure.
That's a fact.
There's a black.
Niggas wildin'.
There's a black beach in California.
No, this not
to speak-
Patreon.
to
Yeah,
speak
we gotta
to-
slow it down.
And the
speak to
Patreon
Mark
nigga that own that is Jewish too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm sure. So what I'm saying is that's why I mean like I haven't personally met a Jewish person I had a disagreement with and I dislike them.
Word.
And you know what I'm saying? Never.
None of
I
us
haven't-
dislikes
closest
Jews.
homie
Niggas be
is-
cool as shit, son.
Yeah, none of us dislike
so
Jews.
that's I'm not saying us, obviously not us.
Yeah,
so that's what I meant by like when they have the power to make a nigga back down, and it's fire. That's what I'm saying. I wish
I salute
that for
them
us.
for that, yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So once
I
we
agree
get
with you.
lit, I wish we can maintain it.
They're
right?
never, and that's
don't
what I'm
build-
speaking to is they're not trying
We
to
don't
let us do
build-
that.
They're
we
not,
don't
but it's not
build
even about
our
let.
communities
That's
like
what I'm
that,
saying.
though.
That's why their shit is number one to me. Because we took what we have. And it's,
Exactly.
that's why I respect it, but that's why we're second. Because they the first in command. It's just what it is, my nigga.
I still think
what it is.
400
If you
years
look
over
at the
5 or 7
business-
for Holocaust
If
is
you look
different.
at the businesses in our communities, it's
He's
not
trying to get
our
us. He's tired of us.
There's not.
Yeah.
They're not our
no.
business.
No.
Amar's tired of coming here,
Yeah.
Paul. Which is fine. I was with that, but when y'all niggas was crying last week, I said, let's stop doing it.
Back
now
to
you wanna
YouTube.
stop. Now you want to stop. Come on, son.
Yo, the beach in California. Did y'all hear about that?
No. All right.
There's a
we
black
talk about
family
something else.
that they
my
gave
nigga.
it might
a
be
beach
time to-
back to.
Yeah.
But the beach, like, if their family had it back when it was taken from them from by the city or some shit like that, and made a public beach. But they gave it back to them, and that shit is worth like millions, like $20-30 million.
How much was your bitch back worth when they gave your bitch back?
What beach? Oh, I got it.
The flavor unit. Them niggas.
I thought we were done with that joke.
That's also spelled.
Yeah, word.
Flava.
That's what I'm saying. Smiles and South Star has your bitch up there going nuts, and then they gave your bitch back.
Mad obscure references.
Moving right along.
But speaking of comebacks,
Pause.
yeah, touche. Will Smith
Word. He's
making
back.
a comeback.
Fire.
You didn't see he got a picture with everybody. Dave Chappelle's in there with him. They went to the screening of his movie Emancipation.
Fire.
Who did you
It's
see
a
the
slavery
trailer?
movie though.
Absolutely.
You know they had to do that.
Did you see the trailer?
They had to do that. They had to do that.
Yeah.
Who the fuck keeps letting him do accents?
Will Smith?
Yeah, like who signs off on that? I saw the trailer and it was bad.
Well, you
Nah,
realize
I
he gets
trailer was
nominated
bad.
every time he does one?
Not the trailer, the accent was bad.
Your taste in movies, I don't think the general public feels the same way, sir.
Word.
I
Because
really
He gets
He had a
nominated.
valid accent.
Maverick was not that
In
crazy to
Concussion?
me. My
She
nigga.
was
I told you. I told
I didn't
you.
even watch
It was a great movie.
I didn't even watch it.
It was a great movie.
I didn't watch the first one.
And I saw Halloween Ends. That shit was wild trash.
Told
He
Like, I
said
was
that.
so
Did I
Pop
not
said
say
that.
that?
Pop
Yeah.
said that.
This was such a disappointment, my nigga.
Will Smith's accent, I didn't say the movie was bad. I didn't see it. But his accent is terrible.
He gets nominated every time, Reg.
The accent
Concussion,
is bad.
he was nominated. So somebody like it.
The nigga is wild powerful in Hollywood. Like the nigga
Not
stuffed somebody
so
on
much.
stage in front of everybody.
Not so much anymore.
He's also
bro.
talented. Like, let's
Word.
not.
He's mad talented.
He didn't snuff.
Let's not be
Except-
dismissive.
Open.
Except,
he just slapped him.
except with accents.
I was surprised that Dave was with him though,
Why?
I
Dave
wasn't
ain't
at
with
all.
because Dave was making jokes.
But he's a
about it,
comedian.
right? He's a
He makes jokes
comedian.
about everybody.
But he was up there with Chris Rock at
Chris
the time,
Rock.
and he
Oh
was
yeah.
talking about it
But
seriously.
then he got attacked too. So now they. You know what I'm
I guess
saying?
so.
Wait up. Do we really think these people don't like each other, though?
Nah, I don't believe that.
Yeah, like this shit is.
Yo, your circle gets mad smaller when you get that.
When you
kinda-
get that much money.
Come on, son. They gotta like lean on each other. Son.
It's only them.
It's only them, son.
Yeah, that's true. But
Nah.
Will and Chris Rock.
Dave ain't
definitely got
chilling
the
with
most
us?
static.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
they
But
gotta have
though,
real static
how do you
after that.
really
Believe
get
it.
past that?
Yeah,
Chris
that's
Rock
real
ain't about to
static.
give. He ain't past that.
So
it just happened,
We're just
nigga.
gonna negate the accent thing. After
Niggas ain't hear it. I ain't see it. Fuck
After
it.
Earth trash.
Nobody watched After Earth but you.
Concussion trash. Nigga, you
Concussion
you
was
love and hate the
Concussion was a
Smiths.
really good movie.
I
Concussion
do
was a
like
really
Will
good
Smith, but
movie.
I didn't
I ain't
watch
watched neither
After
one.
Earth. That looked
After Earth
horrible.
was terrible.
I
Don't
ain't
watch it. Do not watch
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
I want to watch that.
Concussion was a really good movie and it shed light on CTE, which was needed at the time.
Yeah,
It had-
but the accent was bad. Is all I'm saying.
I
What is
watched.
CTE? Chronic
Don't shoot the missing.
encephalopathy.
Yeah.
What's the
And
T for?
what's crazy is your accent
traumatic,
is
I
better.
think. It's
Chronic
like trauma.
traumatic.
You
Or
should have been in
something.
that shit. You should have been in that movie.
He do look like a Smith though,
Yeah, he does.
and an Avatar. So you, that's crazy, man.
Avatar.
And an Avatar.
Avatar Smith.
You would have
That's
been
my name. Avatar Smith.
one of them shits. If you was blue, it's lit. 100%. Pause.
Halloween. That's what he should
Halloween.
be. No, none of us are surprised at the bounce back at Will
Definitely
Smith
Avatar.
making a return, though, right? Nobody's surprised. at that.
No, nigga.
At all.
No, hell no.
And we
I'm
won't be surprised when
it took
Kanye do it too.
This amount of time to keep it 100.
Me too. We won't be surprised when
surprised it took that much
Kanye
time.
makes his comeback either.
The only
One
person
slap in February, and you still lit. Like, come on.
But let's remember, people like Will Smith, so it's different.
The only person that ever really
Nah.
get canceled is Andrew Dice Clay.
There were people who still applauded
Is he
for
alive?
him at the same
Yes,
event
that's wild.
where he smacked.
Yeah, we were
Chris
those
Rock.
people. I applauded
No, it
him.
wasn't. There were people who still stood up and applauded.
I ain't mad at it.
There are
right.
people who did interviews. There are celebrities who did interviews afterwards that was like, yo, it's mad awkward that
Listen,
everybody was applauding like that
Check,
didn't happen.
check back up.
People like him.
Check back in with us in 3 months. We're gonna have Ye Must Be Forgiven hoodies on sale.
You think Kanye's just gonna stop saying wild shit at this point?
No.
Every
Nope.
year it gets worse and worse.
Yeah. He'll keep wild.
Because the nigga's mentally ill.
True.
Yo, I don't.
There, he is
wild.
gonna slow down. He's
Do
gonna
you-
slow down.
Can't.
Look at
Yeah.
any interview with Kanye. The nigga's looking all over the room. The nigga looks borderline confused. Like he's half laughing. Like
When he said to his homie, he was
Anything
like,
suggestive.
I don't know why I said that. I just think it looks cool.
yeah, like
It's crazy.
he's
I think that's a
easily-
cop-out, Reg.
he's
I'm gonna be honest.
Even the people interviewing him, if you watch the interviews, they kind of push him in the direction to say crazy shit.
Nah,
So
yeah.
he's
Kanye-
Nah, he's saying that
Kanye watched
shit.
the interview.
He's knowingly
Weaponizes
saying
mental
it.
health.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
the way
he's-
the way he's allowing that beard to flourish to come up his way and then go like he looks unhinged,
He's
my nigga.
looking worse and worse.
I think it's a
unhinged.
cop out.
He looks unhinged.
I don't think he's as mentally.
Same shit happened.
I don't believe so either.
Yeah, it's a cop out.
I'm just saying he
You're
looks
right.
unhinged.
Same
I think
shit
he
happened
left
with
it.
Michael
It should
Jackson.
look like barbed wire on his face, my nigga. Like he did it on purpose. Your beard don't even
the
grow
nigga's
like
not-
that.
That's
The
what Mike
nigga's not
started.
there.
That's when Michael Jackson started hanging the babies out the window and shit like that. He's the same
That's
thing.
when
happened
his
with Mike
beard. He started growing that whisker
Listen,
beard
man.
and shit.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Mike is wildin'.
I'm not excusing the shit he said. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just saying, at some point, if we see somebody who's going off the rails, stop putting mics in this nigga's face.
And that'll never happen.
And
It's the most clicks they ever got.
Exactly.
You never watched Tucker Carlson before in your life.
nobody's trying to get this nigga's help. Everybody's jumping on the bandwagon like,
Huh?
fuck this nigga, this and that.
Wait, my son also listens to NPR, but so that's a totally different experience for my son. What I'm saying is we've never tuned in to Tucker Carlson.
Right.
But niggas probably clicked it when it happened on YouTube when you seen Kanye was on there talking some shit.
Because they know
Right?
black people.
So what I'm saying is to ask niggas to not put the fucking microphone, it's impossible. It never happened.
Shit.
Niggas
Wow.
Word, love, man. What's
Wow.
man? Y'all niggas made it. Pause.
What?
Pause.
Did y'all really?
Damn, pause. Pause. Nigga said we came together.
Whoa. Just in case, I'ma just chill over here.
Same time.
I'm glad to see y'all niggas pause, but you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Got the
Chilling.
donuts for you cops. Of course.
Traffic?
My son got a bag of baby bananas. What's wrong with homie?
Mangoes.
Oh.
Puerto Rican lady.
Yeah.
Baby
She was
banana.
out there struggling.
I love how you automatically made the woman Puerto Rican.
Because it's this, those are how they pack them up, the Spanish ladies.
Exactly.
What's that orange powder they put on the mango and fucks it all up?
Paprika.
Chili.
Yeah, I can't fuck with that.
Yeah,
They put like paprika and garlic and shit.
Yeah, I'm cool.
That's Air Force One seasoning.
The mango seasoning.
Gumbo in the pot. Niggas is crazy.
Oh, man. What we talking? Were you talking about Will Smith making a comeback?
Yeah, we know he's good. Y'all gonna go see the movie?
Nah.
Yeah, I'll watch it. And it's on Apple TV. It's going to be Apple TV.
I haven't seen the ad for it either.
Jada Smith is coming out with a tell-all book though. So
Jaden?
That's dangerous.
Jada Pinkett.
That's
What
gonna
do
be
you mean
lit.
she has to tell all series? What
Yeah.
is she have to
Her
tell?
show was enough, but
That's
it's gonna be lit.
dangerous though, my nigga, because there's gonna be some shit in there he
I
don't
think
really want.
I think Jada the next Oprah though. I'll be honest.
Nah,
I can see that.
get at it.
Yeah.
I can see that.
I think she's since Oprah has kind of stepped out of the spotlight to a certain extent. Her show is probably the biggest,
not
most
good.
popular show.
Nah.
I don't know any woman.
That's dope.
Ellen
And
is
it's-
out the way too,
And it's just on Facebook. That's fire.
and she's up. She's
Yeah.
way up.
Yeah.
I think she's the next
Yeah.
woman to take over.
That's fire.
I can see that.
Who the fuck is Boo?
Word. Fuck his boy. That nigga Barigmas is in there just living his life.
Wait, this is just a random dog in
Yeah.
here?
Nah, he just rescued it. He was doing your job
From a tree.
You fucking shit out the tree,
The
fireman.
bone snappers.
Word. This nigga climbed up
Kicked
the
the
tree.
tree. It
Word.
fell out. Caught him.
He just walked up the tree the most.
Yeah, nigga said he kicked the tree down. Nigga kicked the tree down and the door fell out. It's a fire dog though, man.
That's the walking up trees.
Word. Had to take them shits off. They still in the tree. That's why they ain't wearing them.
Nah, you
Couldn't get him
selling
down.
them shits with your mind.
You really just found this dog?
Nah, he rescued.
Is he awake?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scrappy.
Nah, don't pull that shit up here, man. Niggas got a chipmunk on a leash. Stop, man. Leave that shit over there.
Yeah. I can see Jada taking over.
I think
Oprah's
she's
position.
Yeah, I can see Jada. She.
Yeah. I don't know any other woman that's stepping in that space.
There's already a Red Table Talk that she started. That she, of course, she is in charge of with Gloria.
The
Stefan
Spanish
in the
version.
family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She already.
Oh, word?
The picante table,
Roll.
caliente table. or something.
Roll.
Yeah, roll.
Nah, that's fire.
Yeah, nah, she does EP that.
Damn, what else? There was something else I was gonna say about.
Where did this
Yeah,
come from?
well,
I gotta know where this topic came from.
Oh, that's the topic that's always gonna work. So then we're gonna keep that in the stash.
Say less.
He really feels that way though. That's what's crazy.
Yeah, I can defend that.
Okay, one day.
I can defend that.
What's his name just said that shit though? Akon or some shit.
Yeah, he did. Fucking.
But we're gonna obviously miss the fight because we're recording on the before the fight actually happened.
Silver gonna beat him. I mean, Silver gonna lose. Jake Paul gonna beat him.
Silver
the fuck
gonna
up.
lose?
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm taking Jake.
Silver's definitely losing.
Taking Jake.
Jake gonna beat him the fuck up, son.
I hope not.
Anderson Silva's like 47 years old.
Here's the thing. What happens if Jake Paul loses?
We get a rematch.
Nah.
Nothing.
You get a rematch?
We get a rematch.
Do you think people are gonna care after Jake Paul after
Nah,
he
he
takes a loss?
he don't lose. But if he does lose, that would be huge. Pause. You right.
It'd be massive.
Because Anderson Silva got mesothelioma and all types of shit
He
like
just
this.
beat Julio Chavez Jr.
It's quiet, my
He
nigga.
just beat Julio Chavez Jr., who was
it's quiet.
actually a past champion. So that's something. But niggas is old as shit.
What's
He's
crazy is
47.
they fought prior, right? Or did he fight his?
And Chavez was
Anderson Silva has a boxing match really early in his career to one of them Chavez's.
I didn't know that.
No, he just recently had.
Recently he.
I'm talking about this is like his third professional boxing match back in the days.
Like while he was still actively in MMA?
2000 before UFC. Yeah.
Oh wow, no, I didn't know that.
So I remember he fought one of them niggas, and he might have lost. Cause he got knocked out in boxing prior.
Yeah, he did.
And then I think he won now. Look that up, son. Just see if I'm wrong.
But yeah,
I remember he got a loss in a boxing match while prior, like before. You know what I'm saying? This is back 2005, 2000 something
Yeah,
like early.
because like there's 4 fights, there's 3 wins.
You can't tell, but Anderson
He got knocked
Silva
out before.
Is a tall dude, and I mean he does have some degree of knockout power, but he's 47.
I mean,
I don't think that's what it
yeah,
is.
there's people 47 that'll still knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, word. Mike ain't safe. Mike ain't safe to run up on.
The 2 trained fighters.
It's not about the training.
Yes,
it's
and I get it,
about
but-
the fact that he's paid up to take the dive. I really believe, truly believe, this nigga is paying him.
I don't think he's paying him.
I believe Jake is gonna beat him up.
Silva's the type of nigga
I believe so. My nigga, when the bread's slow, what do you do?
I was I can't say that, Reg. I think anybody
like will keep making bread. Regardless.
When the bread slows, I mean, it's not the same bread you thinking, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, it's crazy because the irony is MMA fighters now are making way more than they were making initially. Like niggas that were getting paid, like when he was champion, the checks weren't the same.
Yeah.
What does it say about the boxing shit?
It's saying that it's really only showing these 3 matches. It's showing that he beat Chavez Jr. He knocked out Tito Ortiz. And now he got the Jake Paul coming up. Machado.
He got a prior boxing fight.
I would have
a match.
We'll have to look into. I had to look into that a bit more because they only showing those 3 fights.
All right.
But I'll
It's like you're 47 years old. It's not saying you're not capable.
Yeah, who is it? Who did he lose to? Oh, Osmar Luis Teixeira. He knocked him out.
Okay.
Yeah. What was that?
Back in 98.
98.
There you go.
I remember they was discussing the loss he took in boxing.
Yeah. Teixeira knocked him out back in 98.
Yeah.
In Brazil.
Before he even came here.
Okay.
Like he's 47. His reaction time's not gonna be the same. Like your
I really don't think that's the problem, to be honest.
But Jake Paul.
He just beat an actual boxer.
Still in his. I understand, but Julio Chavez Jr. is like old too. Like you're talking about Jake Paul, who's most likely stronger.
Are we at the point where we're considering Jake Paul a legitimate boxer? Like
No,
legitimate
not
professional
at all.
boxer?
I mean, you have to, because that's what he's doing. Legitimately boxing niggas. And you know what I'm saying? These are sanctioned by the governing bodies, but it's still a professional boxing match. And niggas signing up.
But you
He's
can't,
not
you
fighting
can't put him on the same
actual
level as
contenders.
and when I say level, not like skill-wise or talent, but like how you look at
Name one
Canelo.
professional boxer that he
Canelo.
fought.
No.
Hold on one second. As you look at Canelo as a boxer,
Yeah.
you look at not Gary. What's the dude's name?
Javante,
Tank.
yeah.
As a boxer, you know what I mean?
Obviously
Look, as a
not.
boxer, you don't look at Jake Paul as like a professional fighter, like they're professional fighters.
Professional fighters fight other professional fighters. Not saying these guys aren't professional, but professional boxers fight other professional boxers. You fighting niggas that trained for a year to box so you can put on some exhibition so you can like boost your ego isn't a boxing.
So the answer is
match.
no. You don't.
No, he's not.
Okay.
I consider him a boxer.
Jake Paul?
Yeah, I
Yeah, he's
don't
not
put him in those level, of course, of the niggas you said.
I'll
Those
call
are the
him an
elite.
amateur.
No,
but I
but
say
not
he's
even-
a boxer.
He's
I
an
mean,
amateur boxer.
You're right, because he is boxing niggas like fucking Carrot Top and shit like that. However, it's happening. And he is beating niggas
Yeah,
up.
he's a
Boy,
boxer to me.
He's a boxer, son.
He's a boxer.
You gotta
He's a
put some.
Boxer.
There's
Amateur.
not one
I would say
person
he's
to
not
beat-
professional.
I would even say semi-pro.
I would say
is
professional.
valid.
I would
You
say
know what?
semi-pro or
I would say
professional.
professional.
Yeah,
You're being paid. It's
I
not no
would say
semi-pro
yeah.
bread.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
It
saying.
That's
ain't no
not
semi-pro
amateur.
check.
Yeah, that's-
it ain't no
He's
amateur
getting
check
paid.
either. He's
Yeah.
getting paid. He's sparring with real, actual high-level competition. And to be that with that level of pride and conviction.
So you can't even call it semi.
These fighters are dangerous. He's
Yeah,
fighting, not for
all right,
nothing.
come on,
They're
son.
dangerous.
No,
What?
they're not.
Are the
Nigga,
Globetrotters?
hold on. So
you're not
so-
jumping in there with Silver.
So
Or that last nigga.
That last nigga. That's what I'm
Rashad.
saying.
What's
Rashad Evans?
No, not Rashad Evans.
No.
Byrne or whatever his name
No,
is?
no.
Tyron.
That's
Woodley.
Nigga, Tyron
Alright.
Woodley is beating up 70% of niggas.
That's a
Yes,
fact.
But Tyron
Pause,
Woodley, Tyron Woodley is not a boxer.
Regardless, my nigga, all
a
he was
fighter,
doing was
man.
putting hands on
If
niggas.
we're,
a fighter.
if we're talking
Hey, man.
an MMA match, Tyron Woodley versus him, like I would put my money on Tyron Woodley.
Obviously.
But if we're talking boxing, right? In terms of everyone he fought, he's fighting niggas that one are in the decline of their career. Tyron Woodley.
Okay.
I believe
Yes.
he paid Tyron Woodley before I believe he paid anybody.
I believe that's
Tyron Woodley got paid off that one match where he made in his entire MMA career.
He knocked
More.
Tyron really fuck out.
I can go with that,
him to
that he
sleep.
took the dive. I would take with that. I'll go with that. How will we know?
Right.
It's all speculation.
Do you think the Globetrotters are professional basketball players?
Yes.
No.
Them niggas are scrape a regular nigga. Pause.
Yeah.
So I actually told
Semi-pro.
I talked to Derek
Oh
about
yeah,
this.
Derek is supposed to get cooked by one of them niggas.
And that's what I was about to say. My
his
cousin,
mans.
my first cousin is a globetrotter. His name is Jet. And I said, if any of y'all
He'll
want to
cook you.
talk, want to see Jet,
And he'll cook
that's
you.
his
What
globetrotter name. His name is Latif.
What happened? His name Latif is over.
Why they glove trying to take it?
They tried to water it down for the ticket sale.
That's crazy.
Niggas know what's popping. However,
Wait, what's his
Latif
name?
will cook
Jet?
you. He'll burn
Jet,
you.
Latif.
He'll burn you.
Jet Rivers.
The nigga named Latif, he'll burn you.
His last
All
name
he
is
know how to do
repairing these
is a
niggas'
nigga
songs.
dribble a
So
ball
they
even in the
average
funerals and shit. He got a ball with him all the time. That's all he do is dribble.
He played college ball and shit, probably.
Sound
He
crazy.
was a
Niggas
4-year
is
starter,
making
D1,
arguments
and he went to the
against themselves.
league.
What's his name?
Latif,
Jet,
nigga.
Jet Rivers.
It don't matter.
I'll call
he only
up-
got one name too.
I'll
He
call
only got a
out
last
right
name.
now. He'll
No,
cook everybody in the room.
They are real like basketball players.
Derek, it might be
Like, they
4-year
they
D1
just in a
on.
play around.
And he
Shooting
made it
guard
to the
for
league for a little
The
while.
league.
Yeah. And he went to the league. Yeah.
It
was-
might be tough, Derek.
Yeah. And played
Niggas are
international.
Him and
afterwards.
Delonte West was getting high, so he got kicked out the league. So that's the only reason why. But he'll burn you.
Shout out to
I'll
Love.
say this though. Remember we talking about Brian Scalabrine?
Yeah.
Right? When he said he could get a bucket on Brian Scalabrine?
No.
Who said that?
Derek.
Derek. No.
Derek can get a bucket on Brian
No.
Scalabrine. My fault. I seen some footage and Derek can get a bucket on Brian Scalabrine.
See some
I
footage
don't
of who?
believe. I don't
Brian
believe it.
Scalabrine.
I don't know who that
Like
is.
playing against some other.
I don't believe
I
it.
don't know who that is.
If
I don't believe it. I'm sorry.
Not A
And he's
bucket.
like 6'8".
A bucket though.
A nigga my height scored on easy. Have nothing stupid.
A bucket.
Listen, if y'all want to do pros versus
believe.
Joes in basketball, I'll call out anytime.
A
He'll
bucket.
cook you won't score on my cousin.
A bucket. Nah,
will
nah,
not
now you
score.
out. Now you
This may
out.
be Patreon
Whenever
content.
y'all want.
Yo,
We all try to
I
score.
put the bread up. He's
Okay.
scoring a bucket.
if we have
Let's do
to,
it.
if
Tell
we have to
one on one.
justify-
Hold
No,
up.
no, no. Reg
Hold
is
up.
not scoring.
Nah.
If we have
Reg
to,
is gonna confuse the shit
Derek,
out of
one-on-one
him.
to
Go
11.
ahead.
That's what's so crazy.
One-on-one is-
It's so difficult to play defense on the nigga. Because what are you
Said
attempting to do?
nobody scoring?
It's
You're not scoring.
Never seen you like playing Tetris. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
this
Oh,
to you?
shit. What the-
About this highlight
Yeah.
reel.
son,
Nah,
if we
Call
have
him
to,
up.
Get your cousin.
Say less.
Get
Look,
your cousin.
So look, I put the bread on him to win, but I put the bread on Derek to score.
Okay. I'll
100%.
match it.
Can we do Patreon content where we all try to score on him?
Absolutely.
I'm definitely gonna score.
He'll be ready whenever y'all.
I score on son too.
Go right now.
No, you won't.
It's like-
1-on-1 to 7, you scoring.
I score.
Okay.
Just give me the ball, my nigga. You know my shit.
All right.
What the fuck you talking about,
Let's,
my nigga?
let's go.
8 for 10.
Whenever y'all ready.
You ever been to Donny Park, son? Pause my shit. Whitewater rap. That's my shit retarded, man.
if
Derek, you down?
if we have to
All right.
compare, a
I can set that up
professional-
any day.
Remember Split Splash or whatever that shit was called? The water park shit? My shit retarded.
Back to the
I ain't even allowed to be in here with this. Should I put this shit up? I got you. Yo, Baif, should I put this shit away? I shouldn't even be in here with this.
Reggie Brandon gets to play two.
Make sure you take it home.
Yo, Baif,
Can we get back to the topic?
That shit loose.
now should I put this away?
Pop.
It's kids and shit's dogs. I shouldn't even have this in here.
What are we talking
The
about?
ratty, nigga. You crazy? My
Why?
shit is retarded.
Pop, just make sure you take it home with you.
See, look.
If you put it away.
What are we talking about? Niggas about to call it in. You about to call it in because I got the ratty on me. Relax, my nigga. We good. You know what I mean? I turn the lights off in this shit. You heard?
Reggie Brandon gets to play 2-on-1.
The point, the point,
Let's
Nah,
go
Brandon
there.
ain't even that bad for real.
Yeah.
the
And
point
at least he's
I'm trying to make
athletic.
is if
My son
we
be
have
playing like
to,
a monkey out there.
if we have to compare,
Yo, you gotta see Shaw play. Shaw plays like that, for real.
Oh, this nigga's big brother, son. Pause. This shit can't even wear pants. Fred Flintstone, this nigga's calf muscle like this, son. He can't even wear pants. His big brother. You don't want this nigga even on your team. You don't want him on the court. This nigga is as loose. Pause, man.
we should low-key call this show attention deficit. This
Nigga's a liability, son. He's a liability out in the court. Shout to Sean. He's a savage.
And you never seen him play.
He'll kill somebody.
You described that like you seen him play
No,
before.
I just seen him chase a chicken down.
No.
I just seen him grab a live chicken down on a farm. He ran
No
after the chicken
shoes.
with no shoes, nothing. No, I actually had Birkenstocks with his feet out. That's why I was very uncomfortable. I had my kids there. What you doing? Chicken just grabbed, ravished it. Just feathers, nigga. You heard? And he didn't mean it. This is his pet chicken. He didn't want that to happen. He just grabbed, just feathers. Blood and guts and shit get on you. It stink, Joe. It stink. Tell him something, Joe. It stink, my nigga, when it get on you.
The point I'm just trying to make is if we have to compare a professional to an average
Oh, we still
person,
talking about that?
Yes, attention deficit disorder. If we have to compare a professional to an average person and not other professionals, then that is your answer.
Yeah.
But Jake is fighting professionals.
Exactly.
No, he's not.
Fighting professionals.
My nigga, they're professional fighters.
Who in there
In some
is fighting?
capacity.
Anytime you get paid.
So if you
to do
ask
something,
Canelo
You're a professional.
about Anderson Silva, the nigga would die laughing and say, what are we talking about?
If you ask who?
So
Canelo,
Canelo
because he's the
About
best.
Anderson Silva?
Yeah, because like
Oh,
you
yeah,
guys
but it's not-
aren't
it's not
professional
fair.
boxers.
Question.
However,
Wait up, Reg, let me-
however, them
I'm sorry,
niggas
Darnell,
get
just
locked
real quick.
somewhere together and they have no rules. There's no more laughing.
Right.
Somebody dying there. What you mean?
We're talking about.
Doesn't matter Canelo or not,
All right.
nigga.
If
So
we're
how
talking
much-
MMA,
how funny is it
If we're
then?
talking MMA, Conor McGregor is killing
I was gonna
most
bring him up.
people.
Yes.
He would kill Floyd Mayweather. It's not even debatable.
We got that.
In boxing,
We see what
you're
happened.
not touching him.
We see
so
what
it's
happened.
a different conversation. So why
Yes.
are we even talking about the other thing? We're talking
That's the
about
point. You got a point.
sanctioned matches.
Preach, Reg. Preach.
It's not the same thing.
just-
We're comparing him
I
to the
just asked the
average.
question.
Well, he'll beat up some nigga up the block. Of
Every
course he
nigga
will.
up the block. Every one of them. Go get them.
Yo, Woodley would clean the whole park out.
That's what I'm saying.
Of course.
The whole
And it
park.
was all with hand place.
Yeah.
Hand placement
Line
therapy.
everybody up. They clean the
but
park
when-
out.
That's what it's called, HPT, hand placement therapy. The nigga was just punching shit out. He wasn't grappling. He wasn't wrestling with niggas. When
did you
niggas
send
did
him
that, he
into
had
a bar?
he had a
did you
difficult time.
Did you
when
see the
niggas
match
grabbed
where
him
he
and shit.
lost? Did you see the match where he lost his championship though?
Of course,
Yeah.
nigga. You
Dog,
talking
it
about
wasn't even. It was disgusting.
you
Against
talking about
another
one of the
professional,
greatest
though.
niggas
Yeah.
ever.
Against
Until he
another
took the
professional.
loss, they were saying he was the GOAT.
Yes.
So of course, nigga, that's how it happens. Everybody can lose.
He's fighting against professionals. Yeah.
What you mean?
We just saw
Niggas
old boy get
lose,
knocked
son.
down. He what? Usman, was Usman?
Yeah, that's who took his belt.
That's who
One
took his
nigga-
belt. Yeah,
The one
Kamara
nigga
was he was
remotely-
patched in as the greatest at the time.
and he still is.
And he lost one fucking
still
fight,
that
and he
guy.
was whipping
Yeah, of
son out,
Yeah.
pause, for 5 rounds. Beat son the fuck up for 5 fucking rounds and got kicked in the wig.
He's a
That
professional.
can happen, my nigga.
If you put Usman in there versus Jake,
one-
who you taking
Jake,
Usman versus Jake.
in a boxing match?
Jake, you gotta take Jake.
That's another
So,
conversation.
so what you're
Usman
really
is in
saying
his
is,
prime.
You
it's,
still
you're
gotta
just
take
looking
Jake.
at their level of skill at where they're at.
Not
You're
just
not
level
because
of
these guys
skill,
are
but
My
dangerous.
son is punching shit out,
Usman,
but Jake,
Usman
still
has
take Jake.
Still taking
Usman
Jake.
has the power. Usman has like it's a training thing
Still
at
take
that
Jake.
point. But Usman is still in his prime. We're talking.
I'm
if
taking
you're
Silva to win.
47, nigga, he's 3 years away from 50.
Wow.
The nigga's like a senior citizen.
Wait up, Red.
Reaction time.
Wait up, Red. You put
all
money on that?
shit is in his decline.
How much?
Okay.
My son's not a gambling man.
Nah.
He gotta get home.
We gotta start betting. I bet Pop 100 push-ups last time. I said
only
I'm gonna
bet on
bet something
things-
other than money because
I only
I
bet
mean
on
we
things
just
that I
giving it back and
participate
forth.
in control.
That she allows you to bet on. You gotta
Exactly.
That's what it really is.
That she controls the money.
Niggas got a joint bank account now and all that. Yo, how we set this nigga up like that? That's fucked up, Rez. You wildin'.
But what are we talking about?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
Okay,
Oh.
yeah, I'm just saying.
Truce.
yeah,
Truce.
truce.
We got
What do you mean,
contractual
truth?
agreements, my nigga.
My nigga, I will press the button.
Oh,
Self-assured
shit.
destruction. Everybody.
Oh shit.
You all die.
Mutual
Holy
destruction.
It's a race to the button.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
You say that now.
Yeah, this wild.
You wanna get crazy?
Serbia and this shit.
You wanna get crazy?
This Serbia. Pause.
You wanna get
Pause. Put the drink down, my nigga. You getting crazy.
Nigga hopped up.
Yeah.
What's in the can? What's in the
And the
can?
streets can't take it. A podcast broke up this week.
Yeah, that's wild.
The
That's
streets
too
can't
much.
take another one.
We ain't breaking up, son. Pause is over,
For real.
man. We don't go together to break up. Pause. This is just a team, son. The shit ain't the same when
Why
I
does that
one
keep
of y'all
happening?
niggas.
Why does that keep happening?
Yo, he had Reg be spitting a little bit, son. He be like drooling a little bit. Pause. Not spitting. It's just like, you know what I'm saying? He be drooling a little bit. Pause. Because it's the fucking ego, my nigga. And when the bread hit, everybody expects something different. What you mean? That shit was in the contract. Everything was what it was.
And Derek and I spoke about this
Why you want different now?
on the way here.
That's what it was. Right?
And it's the same thing. It's my expert opinion with Math Hoffa.
Yeah.
Joe Budden podcast.
Word.
And it seems like it's the same kind of thing where the people that are a part of the podcast
Yeah.
feel a way about that.
And
And I want to say shout out to you.
Yeah.
Because Pop was the one. It's not the Pop Baskets podcast.
100%.
You know, and I think that makes a difference.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's already a version of them or a part of them that feels like they're not. It's not theirs. That they're
It's not
still like
included.
guests. You know,
But you're
they're
not
included.
addressing the other part of it is where we still acknowledge at the end of the day though that there's still a degree of like
Drake?
all right, we're not gonna say who it was. But we went somewhere, right? And we're in New York, mad people are asking for pictures with Pop. And nigga walked up to me, and I have zero ego in this. Nigga asked me to take a picture. Like, yeah, like who the fuck am I to be like, you want me to take a picture of you? Like,
Right.
So I take the picture. Further down the line, there's a nigga who might have felt a way about taking the picture because he's like, nigga, I'm me. How dare you ask me to take a picture with another nigga? Like,
Ask the comedian to take a picture too.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is another
But
nigga,
how that nigga
might
don't feel away?
Right.
Derek, remember? He asked even a comedian to take a picture. He gave him the phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Nah,
feel
I don't
away
feel like
about
he felt
that.
the way.
So I'm just saying some people will feel away, and it's an ego thing. I don't feel away of someone being like, well, Pop is a bigger draw than you, or he gets more attention, or
not.
whatever. I'm just giving you an
I just
example.
draw the bitches. Y'all
I know.
draw everybody else, man.
I'm giving
I
you,
just draw the bitches.
Nah, I'm
All
giving
I do
you,
is supply the bitches.
I know.
Y'all
I'm
niggas
giving
is
you.
litty.
I'm giving you attention.
I don't
I'm
even
just
draw the
giving you.
blueprint.
All right, then
Word.
let's use someone else as an example.
Yeah, please.
If I was one of them random niggas on Maps podcast, let's be honest, I don't know them niggas' names.
Shit, that's wild.
Fuck it.
He said them niggas is replacing.
I don't.
him.
like
I don't know.
Word.
I don't know.
Word, like
I
a
don't know
couple
the
of
niggas'
them.
names.
And Anderson Silva.
You could be that.
That's
I don't know.
crazy. Fuck out of here. Yo, you look like a lot of niggas today.
Tevin Campbell over
Yeah,
here.
that's my son. Can we talk? He not allowed to talk, remember? He said, yo, get off the phone. Amar overheard him talking on the phone with Shorty. She said, get off the fucking phone. Come in here. You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Niggas on the family.
Didn't I tell you to take that trash out? So what you doing? I wish you would sleep right now. I'll wake your ass. Yo, that's crazy, my nigga. That's crazy. You gotta set that out, man. Get that right, man.
The thing is, if I was one of those niggas on the podcast, I would understand, like, and it's ironic because Yayo was on there and Yayo was talking about don't bite the hand that feeds you or whatever. Acknowledge the person who turned the lights on is what Yayo said.
That's
Like,
fire, son. I salute Yayo for saying that. I salute that.
He put Cali, he opened the door for Cali.
That's a fact,
Exactly.
nigga. That's a fact. It's just what it is. Yo, my nigga, Big John, them niggas is really lit like that. But he still don't carry himself like that. He the boss. He don't carry himself like that. He's the boss. Them niggas, you know what I'm saying? He make the call, and he don't carry himself like that. You don't have to, my nigga. That shit is weird. Reg, you a boss, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You got all them failed companies and shit.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, now you a boss, my nigga. So bond. So when you pull up, nigga, they treat you as such.
There are businesses that have had that failed.
My
I'm
nigga,
not gonna hold you.
What I'm saying is, I respect that because I'd rather rush to failure instead of wasting my fucking time and failing in 10 years.
And
Rush
at
to
least I can
fail.
say I tried.
My nigga, I respect that.
Yeah.
I'm not joking on you
No,
about
of
it. It
course.
just sounds funny, and this is a comedy podcast. However, I respect you for that because you rush, fail, and find out what's next. You're an entrepreneur, my nigga. You done been involved in everything. A little porn, a little whatever. You gotta stop doing that.
As soon as you said everything, I was like, wait,
It's the industry. You know, it's the industry.
Yeah, but you're an ill nigga though for that. And what I'm saying is, nigga, there's no one on this one. There just isn't, my nigga.
And no, I understand that, but at the same time, you have to acknowledge that, like,
you're a boss in your private life. On here, you just one of us.
110%.
So just shut the fuck up and go ahead, man. What you say?
But
You shut the
niggas
fuck
have
up
to
too,
say-
matter of fact. What you was talking
niggas
about?
have to admit, like, I didn't have the. If we're talking about social media, I didn't have the follower count before the pod.
Fuck the follower count.
I understand that,
What
but
does
I'm
that
saying
mean? You can't spend
have
it.
to acknowledge 110%. But you have to acknowledge.
Shut the fuck up, Pop. My fault.
But you have to acknowledge,
Mute.
like, the nigga that started whatever or started building or whatever, or you gotta look at niggas, whatever niggas want to say about Darnell. Darnell is MVP of the shit.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't even.
You have to acknowledge who put you in a position to even know. Niggas didn't know what a podcast was, maybe. Niggas pulled up to sit in the barbershop. They didn't know the shit was gonna blow up. For you to go off and start another pod, even to have the name be similar or split up and violate the nigga for what though?
So
'Cause
what you
ego?
about to do? You about to make a new one?
Nah.
Oh.
I'm just saying what happened with the other podcast.
Thought you what?
What
Thought you what?
happened? The other podcast.
you thought you was going?
The niggas that left.
Somebody read their paperwork.
The niggas that left the
Oh,
podcast,
he
they
put that on
renamed
there.
it.
When you leave, that's a fact. He did say that. You can't
know.
you can't recreate when you make your new shit.
But why would I do that? I'm not planning on going anywhere.
I'm just playing.
You thought what?
The niggas that left, they named the podcast similar to what his podcast was.
Oh, I ain't even peeping.
So-
I haven't paid attention.
So I guess he only listens to.
I just hate that shit. That shit is trash. My nigga, there's nothing like, first of all, if I have something bad to say, I'm gonna say it to y'all.
Yeah.
Never on camera. You know what I'm saying? Niggas can fight behind the scenes, all that. We gonna be back in this shit because we built it together. So that doesn't apply to us. None of that applies to us.
You gotta take
Simply
ego
because
out of it.
Even with
that's
the
it.
whole who turned the lights on, us, nigga. We've all been here since the first day.
But can I say this?
Everybody definitely plays a part, but
So
like,
it's no lights on,
But can I say
nigga.
this?
We
What's the
turn the lights on.
problem with acknowledging? What's the problem with men acknowledging that maybe another guy has more popularity than you?
Fuck the popularity though, because the show ain't the same.
That's a fact.
So,
but still,
so Bond, someone watches this solely because they want your intellect or your input.
Right.
They don't know about the composition notebook laptop.
Yeah.
However, that's what.
it's all from the brain.
Hey man, nigga, pause. Yo,
No. He's
What's up?
fine. It's Regis. And
What,
I heard.
Reg?
No.
So you're a piece
I
of
heard
shit.
the spot it's in.
You're a piece of
I
shit.
heard they told you that too.
Get the microphone up out your clavicle, nigga. That's what he said.
Brad,
Fuck.
You wanted
when
Brad
you were
here.
here,
You did want
when
Brad
you weren't here, I put the microphone where I usually put it. These two niggas,
These two
and this is
niggas.
I blame you for not being here.
Niggas.
These two niggas
The
told me to
niggas.
put the shit everywhere. Now,
Pause.
Now,
At the end-
right where you
at the
got it
end-
right now is even better than where you had it before.
that's why.
You gotta calm down. It was sounding like you had a tracheotomy. It was sounding like a tracheotomy before earlier. So listen, what I'm saying is,
You see why he's quiet, right? The nigga looking at the screen like,
there's people that solely watch. Yo, last week, just last week, remember? Last week we met
Just attach
somebody
it to-
solely watched for Baif.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
into the crystals and the mechanisms
Yeah,
of the
100%,
Book of the Dead. That's her favorite
Book of
person
the
on the
Dead.
pod.
Right.
The
Said,
only
yo,
other person that's ever seen the Book of the Dead.
Only reason I want to watch it is when Baif be spitting. That's what she said. Straight like that.
Leader.
So bang, everybody has their own shit. So it's no popularity doesn't matter, my nigga, because we all add value and it's gone when you're gone.
And
So if you interchange that person, he might bring something different or might whatever, but it's not the same
If you
shit.
look
so
at-
there's no light on from any of us.
If you look
We
at
all
the
do it,
'96
nigga.
Jordans, everybody played a part on the team, but there's still.
You see what I'm saying? But nobody played for the Jordans, my nigga.
I mean the Bulls. my
See what
bad.
I'm saying? That's why you're probably.
The Bulls.
Shut his mic off.
right.
Because he
If you
pissed
look
me
at
off.
the,
He pissed me off.
hey,
See what I'm saying?
but if you
That's
look
crazy.
at, you know what I meant.
Too, like, yeah.
If you look at the,
The
if you look at
2023 Darnells
if
is
you
wild.
look at the, if you look
I'm
at
not
the
playing for
'96
the
Bulls,
Darnells.
can
I
I
don't give a
make
fuck.
the point?
MVP or not, I'm not
If
playing
you-
for the Darnells, nigga.
If you look at the
Fuck outta
'96
here.
Bulls, everybody played a part, but there's still Michael Jordan.
right.
Nigga, we don't have
And
that.
here's
Long
what
story short.
Here's what I think is different with us. That not only Pop made it clear from the start, it wasn't his, it's ours.
Very true.
Right?
Yeah.
Made that super clear. And I think it's okay if like
Hold on, my nigga. Hold on. Let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. It's very fair up in there, my nigga. I ain't use a dollar, and the shit is very fair.
Derek is crazy.
Very fair.
Niggas there.
And I don't have these stupid ass toys behind me and
Y'all
the
gotta
dust
take those
crack
home, son.
and all this stupid ass shit. I don't agree with none of this shit.
That's just coming
I
home
just
and
show up and do the fucking show like y'all ass and dip. So when the bread come, y'all still gonna be here and we gonna eat, son. Simple.
Everybody eats.
Everybody eats, B. I mean, we gotta pay the reg tax, you heard? But after that, everybody eats. Don't do that, my nigga. Don't do that. When I go, you go, nigga. You know that. I'm not taking another cameraman. You my cameraman.
I think-
Except my OnlyFans. Back the fuck up. You heard?
His wife.
Word. Don't do that.
I think there's nothing wrong with Joe Budden and Math saying, yo, this is my pod. You know what I
Because
mean?
it is. It says it.
And there's no problem with them. I don't know what the conversations were. I'm not. None of us are in the room for that. But I think that's a conversation that needs to be had.
Yeah.
This is my pod, and you guys are working on my pod.
Interchangeable parts.
Right. That's fine to
You're
have. But if that conversation is not have, and they're operating
Co-host.
as this is ours and this is
Yeah.
us, that's different.
Then you got to switch up the amount of care you have for that because it ain't yours.
Right.
That's
It's
different.
different.
But this, you can't say that in here. You can't say that. This is every one of us. We all our suggestions are valued, and you know what I'm saying, like everything.
We
It's
actually
not,
vote on shit.
That's
It's
why we-
democratic.
Bro,
out here.
my nigga, think
That's why
about
we-
it. How important I am, you can't even say that. Take that back right now, I rebuke you, my nigga. Because 101 right now. Why?
Yeah.
How the fuck are we on YouTube if I'm such a
Yeah.
boss?
Yeah.
I ask y'all niggas. I don't pick the food.
It's democratic.
The eats. Y'all pick the eats. I never agree with the eats. Y'all always get some whack shit. Y'all always, come on, son, don't do that. I don't bring the dogs in here. I ain't got no bitches
Democratic.
actually laying around. I be wanting to do my thing, son.
That's one thing.
I said I stopped.
Stop.
This is my one time.
I'm just saying I stopped bringing the dogs.
we do.
I want to bring the dogs. I'll bring that shit. One of y'all niggas get bit, but then we don't got insurance. That's what I'm saying. I gotta get a safe little Muppet, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Put shit on. Some
We
shit
do
on
vote
Scrappy.
on-
Come on.
on everything.
This is
And y'all
democratic.
still don't take my fucking vote.
No, we do.
My
And
nigga,
like,
I
You just get
voted.
outvoted. You just get
I
outvoted.
get outvoted every time.
and that's
Fucking cops. We playing cops and robbers, and I'm by myself. That niggas is cops. I'm the only nigga, man.
yeah, but it's trash. And I think what helps is the communication.
Yeah.
You got to be able to.
And you gotta take ego. I think ego's a big thing because
It is, that's true.
Any disagreement you could have had could have reached a resolution. Hey, we're showing up every week. I feel like we're contributing to this thing.
Keep going.
Keep talking.
we all contributing to this thing. Hey, do I own a piece of this? I understand this is a podcast with math, but do I have this percentage? Like, what do I have out of this at the end of the day? Especially that money's coming in. Now, if he's like at that point where I'm going to put you on salary or fuck you or whatever, you act accordingly.
You can't act accordingly if he says, I'm going to put you on salary or... That's
I meant fuck you like get out. Pause.
Paying and you know what? It's nasty.
Payment of people.
What's the... This podcast need to be sponsored by Ritalin.
Cash money or ass honey. Pause. That's wild. Cash money or ass honey is crazy. That's a different... I'm not fucking with that. That's wild, my nigga. That's wild.
So, but what I'm saying is there has to be communication. Niggas got to take ego out of it because not everybody is going to... And it depends on the situation because if we're talking about anything in regards to like the camera, like Derek's the lead, right? But if we're talking about editing or if we're talking about this thing, if we're talking about audio,
everything else.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, not everybody's...
You guys got merch unlocked now.
Who? No, fuck,
at any one time,
you sell merch?
Nah.
You got a store?
I'm selling my own shit.
Yeah,
Leave me alone.
Everybody can't be.
You gotta figure that out.
Everybody can't be LeBron.
We don't have
is what I'm saying.
what you thought weed yet, so leave my products alone. Fuck out of here, nigga.
Everybody can't be LeBron is what I'm saying. Or we can't all be LeBron at the same time.
You know what I'm saying? You just got your situation under control. Heard that chlamydia had a death hold on you, my nigga. You all right? Ah, heard.
It spread to your foot? That's crazy.
Damn! They told you drip or drown. My son had to drip. He said drip or drown, nigga. That's crazy.
We could get the gout.
How you get the chlamydia on the foots?
He had his toes somewhere it shouldn't have been.
Oh, you were stomping the pussy out. Wow, you different. I'm different.
Different.
8-town stomp is crazy on the pussy. Nah, that's wild. 8-town stomp.
I also think that like certain people think that's a way to, like, I know if I break up and I do this, there's gonna be an attention at the moment. I don't know if that's their mindset, but I do think some people think that. For example, Rory and Mal.
That's the biggest viewed pod that you're gonna have, that episode when you discuss that.
And it's a year later, and it's circling back around to it.
Yeah.
Now, here's what I'll say. You don't understand the first of the month. It's crazy.
Yeah, he violent.
That's wild. However, who knows if it's true? I don't know. Neither one of these niggas never met him in my life. I don't know what's going on. I don't even have a person I'm picking in their argument.
Yeah.
I just think that's an ill shit to say, my nigga. You don't have like priorities, my nigga. You don't have any financial responsibility. That's fire, nigga. Yeah. To just tell somebody, blurt that out. It's good in a back and forth exchange. However, I think the nigga won because of that. That was fire.
I mean,
however, he might be dead wrong. He might be lying. When you start doing those type of things, it's like you look corny, my nigga. Because why didn't you have these conversations prior in the public? I mean, in the private. If I really feel a way about you, why I don't say it? When the cameras is off, address, yo, Reg, I don't like when you say this about me, man. It makes me feel like a piece of shit.
It's even...
Right? Say that, my nigga, because later on it's gonna blow up. It's crazy. It's too much.
They did, though.
I'm not gonna...
I think they were having them convos behind the scenes.
They possibly. However, then someone didn't respect it, and it spilled out.
That's what it is.
So, but it was very clear when the nigga says, "I don't owe you respect."
Yeah.
I don't know how you
that's why they didn't work.
Swan dive across the shit at the time. Right there.
Draymond in that situation.
You can't.
Draymond that.
Like, dog, we be in here wilding, right? But it's no love loss. It's not like, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. So I respect you. I respect you. Like, like it's not even a toss up, nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not even
I would never
you feel me?
say anything public, even if I stop fucking with Amar.
Why? Why you putting on Amar?
I'm just giving you an example. If I stop fucking with Amar, and Amar's like my brother in real life,
that's a fact.
I would never go out and publicly make him. That's fucking crazy. Anyone that's been around me that you haven't seen around me, I'm never going to publicly whatever.
That's how you end up in the F-350 in a carpet somewhere.
It was like, yo, why isn't so and so around?
You heard?
He's just not around no more. I don't even address or go into it.
Just you see, because you don't reach the top part. It's just easy. Taquito. That's crazy, Reg. I ain't gonna let my mom get you like that, man. Back. Hey, man, back.
But I'm just saying, I would never address anything publicly because at the same time, I like anything you told me, anything we've had discussed or whatever that was between us.
But that's why I used to be having them little meetings. That's why. Y'all used to be having them little meetings.
There's nothing. Yeah, see, I'm not even talking about the shit.
Because you and Baif be about the box. I'm going to keep it 100. Y'all be about the box. I think I should just get it out the way.
The dope thing about
Put it on Patreon.
The dope thing about me and Baif's relationship is me and Baif could like literally just...
Both steps are not allowed.
You cheating. You gotta wear socks, nigga. Just socks. Just socks.
Enhancing shoes is not allowed.
PEDs on. You can't wear them shits. Word. So look, you gotta wear socks, and Reg can wear whatever he want.
But me and B could absolutely disagree and be yelling at each other, and then immediately be like, "All right, you hungry, my nigga?"
We heard it. We've
you know what I mean? Our friendship is like as such where at the end of the day,
swing on Baif downstairs and walk upstairs hand in hand in harmony. We've seen it.
But at the end of the day, I know there's any disagreement we have. It's not personal. It's not
but that's
malicious.
why it's fire.
I still. This is my guy.
But why you think
know what I mean?
we don't ever say nothing? Because it's not uncomfortable. Yeah. We've seen how it ends up. It's nothing to even address.
The first few times I have to check, like,
yeah, like, hold on. We hear niggas, hey, nah, bitch. And I'm like, oh, shit. So I'm like, hold on, what's going on?
But he's been around my family of kids. Like, he's been to my house. Like, I've been around his family kids. Like, you know, his wife is like, we're all friends.
Has he been to your house and not been doing work?
No. That's the problem.
That's what
Up in hoodwink.
Yeah. Bamboozled, my nigga. You see what I'm saying?
That's what the argument is about.
That's what the argument is about.
Hey, your work.
Word, my nigga. Nigga standing in the shit on his roof, putting new shingles and shit.
I'm barely ever home because I'm always working.
He's been to my house.
Yeah. Just to chill. You even let her hit a bitch in the back room one time. No. Years ago. My fault. Years ago. Yeah, like high school.
And
high school.
Nigga, he was in elementary.
You was the teacher. Nah, that's a fact. Word, that's a fact.
Nah, y'all definitely graduated at the same time.
Nigga, we went to his 42nd birthday and met his whole squad too. Remember that? Word.
42nd.
It was 100 niggas.
I'm going crazy.
How you get 100 people to show up because you turning 40? How?
Nigga was a celebrity at his shit.
This nigga is that. So you can't say this is the Darnell show.
And he didn't even know.
Yeah, word. 100 motherfuckers to show up and clap for you turning 40.
You know who didn't show up? One of the people I've known the longest in my life.
Derek is a piece of dirt with that.
No, Derek's about 7 years old.
Yeah, and he had to walk that fucking dog. That's why he ain't come up here. That's wild though. But now I'm just saying, so you can't call this is the Darnell show. We're clear on that. But we all agree. We all agree on it.
With Darnell?
Yeah.
I just
That's what you got to change.
I play for the record.
That's what you
change it to.
What you thought, Darnell?
Nah. With Darnell. With Darnell. Darnell, what the fuck you been thinking? Like, that's hard, son. Paul.
Thoughts about Darnell.
Girl. And some other niggas.
Yeah.
What you would man?
Nah, it was mad funny to
me. Cross it out and just put Darnell.
Even though.
Oh. Gladys Knight in the clits. I'll be y'all manager though. You know what I'm saying? Because you see now they the clits. Fire.
So
fire.
So why you laughing? Why you laughing?
Fire.
Why didn't you come to the store that day?
Word. And I came to the store.
Yeah, why you come to the store?
You never even made an appearance in the store.
You're right.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Because you told me to come at 1 o'clock and then you just didn't put it up.
And I was in the store.
And what's crazy is
2 hours.
What's crazy is he lives upstairs from the store.
Word.
You just moved to Jersey.
Right
you live
there,
upstairs.
Nah,
why can't you just come down to the store?
What happened is that day I had to.
Your girl told you couldn't go?
I linked it with Baif. I was
He ain't
here.
allowed out. He ain't allowed out.
When I was supposed to be at the store, I was here.
He ain't allowed
And I was doing work.
You don't even got a key to the door.
Come back.
You ain't allowed out. You gotta knock.
You
You gotta knock, nigga. You ain't allowed in the house by yourself.
Especially not.
Because that was your Saturday together. She said y'all not going.
Nah.
Y'all went apple picking.
Skip zone. You heard
You're not
Derek?
supposed to go apple picking.
Niggas was in the skip zone.
You're supposed to go apple picking.
This our area. This is where we skip at. Fuck, how dare you skip with another bitch in our skip zone?
Yeah, but I was here with Baif that day.
Are you an apple picking dead ass?
Nah.
Oh, I was about to say, nah. Hold on now. Hold on. Now it's getting too crazy.
I would.
The pumpkin patch is crazy at 40.
Ain't nothing wrong with apple picking.
At 40 plus?
With no kids?
They wouldn't even let you in there.
Yeah. That's like you being a nigga at the daycare.
Yeah, like, dog, no matter how many kids I have as many kids as Amar, they still ain't gonna let me work in there. Why the fuck are you working at the daycare? That's very uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's funny.
I think we should spend more time on this.
Kids, don't y'all?
No, you got 4. I got 3.
I got 3.
Oh, you got 3? Oh. I thought you had 14. I'm gonna keep it 100. You be wildin'.
I mean,
no, he got 4 though.
I have 4.
Yeah, and Baif got like 17 of them shit.
Yeah, B got a few.
Yeah, I was about to say I got 3.
Nigga has a commune.
3. Yeah, word.
Baif on his Nick Cannon shit.
Word. They live under the house.
Be fruitful, multiply.
Yo, we got to spend more time on that because I want to see if niggas disagree with me on that.
What?
With the daycare shit. If it's a a dude at the daycare, you still fucking with that?
No,
Nah,
hell
dude didn't
no.
care. No.
It depends on the capacity of that dude's job.
Yeah, like if he's a janitor or some shit.
Like if it's a nigga that's like a director and
Direct
shit
care
and-
worker.
Woo.
Yeah.
It might be a little sticky.
I disagree with that
No,
sentiment.
if it's a nigga that owns the daycare and he's never there and is run by a woman, I've seen that before.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A nigga that's like the
I would
the
imagine that's probably how it
manager.
is.
My friend has a daycare.
Yeah.
Her and her husband.
Yeah.
She like mainly runs it.
But he's never in that shit.
He's there.
Like he
but-
pops it sporadically and runs out immediately.
Pause.
I hate that. I hate that
there,
sentiment. I hate
but
that we
like-
feel that way because I feel like I wish growing up I had more male teachers or
But we're talking about
Male
babies and
I,
toddlers.
and,
My brother
still
actually
we
worked
shouldn't
at a
think that
daycare.
way.
He
Like
was a
why are
driver.
Yeah.
Really?
Ain't nothing
He
wrong.
drives the
Yeah,
van.
like
Ain't nothing wrong with
he
that.
does
Yeah.
like certain
we
stuff.
need more? I
He
feel
just
like
like
I'm
a teacher.
saying niggas are really good dads.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
I agree with you, Amar.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
feel
not
like we
gonna.
need more
my
male
way.
influence as we're coming
I'm not
up.
gonna risk
But we
my
gotta be
children
inclusive.
to be
you know what I'm saying?
PC.
'Cause a lot of
Fuck outta
bitches is good dads too. So hold on.
Whoa.
Inclusivity. Nah, just in case, because you said niggas is good dads. We gotta include
I'm
both.
saying men
Yeah.
in this room,
Yeah.
we are good. I'm saying specifically.
Yeah.
we're good dads.
I don't.
So
I don't agree with that though.
Yeah. What?
You don't agree with
you're
what?
not a good dad.
The bitches ain't good dads?
They can't be dads.
Why not?
Oh, I think you should not agree that
Hold
the
on.
room was good dads.
Now hold on now. You can't say that.
I don't give a fuck.
No, this ain't Patreon. You ain't allowed to have an opinion, nigga. The fuck is wrong with you? You alright?
That's not true.
Alright?
Nah, but I just
when
I
he run
hate
down
that-
on you, my nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Listen,
I
man,
hate that
somebody gotta fight
mentality
for truth,
because
man.
we need
And
more
justice.
male role models, male influencers, educators for these kids, and because
Nah,
we're talking about
I agree, my nigga.
Are
I'm
you
just saying,
risking-
it's still
are you
very,
risking
it's very
your children?
uncomfortable.
Are you risking your children to
It's
be
uncomfortable.
PC?
no, I mean you just assuming that niggas is running around doing something to
Yeah,
kids.
No,
I'm not
that's not
gonna-
even what I'm
I'm not
assuming.
gonna bet that.
It's just
It'd
uncomfortable.
be a ton of women
Yeah, word.
caretakers that be
Yeah,
on
like what?
Wow. Freaky shit.
Pop, what is the mentality?
Wow.
Let me ask you.
I just think
What's the
it's like
mentality?
I really don't have one. Keep it 100.
Because
My
I
nigga.
don't,
It
if I
just
saw you in the
trust-
daycare, I'm not gonna really feel
it
that
just
way.
looks weird to me. You feel me?
Okay.
It's the
my nigga,
harmless, weirdo, caring niggas that are the violators.
a
First of all.
motherly nature, right? Can come from anybody. Like
Or
a motherly.
fatherly, though.
Paternal.
Hurt,
Paternal.
but yeah, but
That's
the
all.
motherly, it's like I don't know why, son.
Put it this
when
way.
you take the kid there to see, right? You go visit daycares. This is what happens, my nigga. When you have the job and you can't go, you feel me? You have to figure it out. You and Shorty go visit them. The kid sticks to one for some reason. Like
Yeah.
she has like some type of motherly instinct,
Right.
Right, and it's maternal, and it's like something that you can't fake or can't force. Now, my brother come through, my kids love him, right? Of
course.
Uncle, they love, you know. So, but what I'm saying is, if my brother worked, I knew this nigga my whole life.
Yeah.
We didn't live in the same house once in my life. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with foster kids all over. But when we go visit, that's my nigga. You know what I'm saying? I love my brother. However, if he was working, I would think, what?
Who
Can men not
applies?
be
What
nurturing
man-
them?
No,
what man
I'm not
applies
saying
for
that. Nigga, you
job?
nurturing to your kids.
Hold on.
Exactly.
But I'm just saying, it just,
What
I don't
man
know why. Maybe it's
applies
very
to
And I don't
work
like
at a
that.
daycare?
Maybe it's juvenile. But when I see the
I don't
nigga
like
at the
that.
shit, nah, bro, what you got going on?
So here's the thing.
I get it.
Wait, please just answer my question.
What's up?
What man applies to work at
I
a
don't have
daycare?
to- I don't have to answer to that.
Who
One
wants to
who,
apply for that job?
I guess
One
one
who
that
needs a job.
wants to care for kids and needs a job. Yeah,
But there's
You wanna
many
be
other
in
jobs.
child care.
Right? But
I
But
want
what's the
to go
problem with
care
a
for
man?
I ain't
kids.
fucking with it.
I don't feel
I get it, but what's the problem?
That's what I'm
Under
saying.
our
It's just,
chance,
it's the look.
I'm not gambling my
Because
children
I'm not even, I wasn't even
being
there with it.
molested.
Yeah.
but here's,
See,
to
that's
be-
what I'm saying. I
to
wasn't
be
even
right.
there. I'm not there
but
with
here's
it.
the thing,
But
right?
that ain't
I'm not even
why
there.
you think that way.
Yeah, I'm not there with
Right,
it. Because the women can do that too. That's
Right.
not what
Absolutely.
I'm just
True.
saying the maternal
You're right.
instinct, right? Like I just feel like it's safer when I can't be with my kids
You
and their
feel
mom
like leaving
can't.
them with
The grandmother.
the care of a,
Right.
of a
It's the
woman.
next option. Is no.
And that's
if
just
not-
how we socialize.
And if not, then I'll be home.
You know,
I'm not leaving
That's how we
wifey's-
socialize.
Right now, she's with
female
my kids.
children
If she
around
wasn't
niggas.
with them,
you know.
if her mother is not available, then I got to be home with the
So you
kids.
leave your
man.
male children around kids?
That's how I feel.
Your male children around daycare?
I don't have male children.
Right, but
Let's say if you had a son who was your daughter's age,
Yeah.
would you leave him with his
No.
little sisters?
With his little sister, yeah.
Yeah.
right.
But I
it's
just-
different.
Where's the
Maybe
connect
that
there?
was-
So
Yeah.
So
here's
you
the
won't
thing.
leave them with their grandfather.
I think that's very strange.
Really?
Strange.
I think it's
No,
strange.
if it's a relative,
Wow.
I leave my kids with my father.
Because
That's
now
not
think
a
about
big
it.
deal.
Grandpops, he raised his kids. He's at work. He comes home. He wants to drink, smoke, whatever he's doing, and he wants to go lay down and watch TV. That nigga don't want to be bothered. So it's very strange that you're so inviting.
Again, that's
Yeah, that's
perception.
not my dad, though.
My experience
perception.
because my
Yeah.
grandfather
Yeah.
was that. My
Yeah.
grandfather was.
And that's why I don't want to put it.
everywhere.
I don't want to put it as a blanket statement.
Yeah,
What I'm
yeah.
saying is, for me, when I see it, it's like, but I do see when I try to take my kids to school, I see grandpops taking them. Yeah. But that's their situation. Yeah. And however, for me, I just feel like
it's just your perception.
I'm probably going to end up being that granddad that I have to take them.
I was going to get there.
You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with it. However, but those are my direct kids.
Got it.
There's nothing. There's no way.
My father's more protective of my kids than me.
Yeah, it's no funny shit, and that's true. Sometimes grandads are like really. You learn a lot from hearing.
Pop up. Yeah. He always got the kids.
That's what I'm saying. I just think it's strange when you have babies and the nigga's so inviting sometimes. When I peep it, I be like, yo, what's up?
A stranger, hell yeah.
I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up with son? You don't got nothing to do.
Son might just have kids.
It's the look of it. It's strange. It's not what we're used to, right?
I think it's the look, son.
If a car pulls up right now, right? If a car pulls up and it has one door and one window.
Yeah.
A regular car, straight sedan.
It's different.
Who's hopping in there?
Well, I ain't fucking with it.
Exactly. That's exactly what it's like when you see.
So
got it.
I can't compare my children possibly being molested to a vehicle that's broken
possibly
down.
being molested. I ain't going there, nigga. I wouldn't even speak that.
That's where my mind goes.
Yeah, wow.
I'm not risking my kids. Dog, do you understand? Do you understand the shit that happens? I understand, but you understand the shit that happens with fucking kids.
It happens with women.
It happens with everybody. But I'm not risking my kids to that. I'm sorry.
You risk your kids every time they leave your house.
Every time.
I understand
you hand to a woman, you're risking your kids.
Same shit.
I understand that.
I wasn't even there with it. Like, to be honest, I'm not.
We weren't. I know.
And my kids are older now, so they can at least speak to whatever's happening.
Yeah.
If you're talking about daycare, toddlers and babies and shit, they can't say what's happening
that's
to them.
That's from 2 and up. You bugging. That's not the truth.
But it's a risk.
My daughter can tell me what's popping.
It's a risk no matter what.
It's a risk no matter what. You're dropping your kid to a stranger who you don't know.
We all are taking that risk.
Every day.
We don't have
everybody.
We gotta go get paid. We gotta go
have the cameras in the school and all.
A school has more.
A lot of people is not allowing that no more.
A school has more oversight than a private daycare. It's two different things, though.
Your school got male teachers. They got male teachers.
It be some wild shit happening in the school too.
Yeah, it can happen
I
anywhere.
understand it can happen anywhere, but I'm saying a school has more oversight than a daycare that's just owned by a dude.
Does it? Does the school really have more oversight? Why do you feel that way?
Owned by a dude is crazy.
Because the school does have more oversight.
Greg, let me ask you this: would you have sent your kids to Donda Academy?
No.
Why?
Nigga, that shit's not even accredited.
Okay.
I like Kanye, but I'm not a fucking moron. Like, what are we talking about?
Private daycares aren't accredited either, though.
Yeah. But
homeschooling
they're not
aren't accredited.
What are we talking about now? Okay, so when you say that, it sounds one thing. But Donda is
a lot of different types.
Catholic school is kind of wild too, though. They're very physical. Very weird.
Kids there.
Donda
very
is
weird, son.
an
And I be like, yo, I don't
facility.
really, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, dog, they old enough to tell you what's popping. It's still a risk.
Daycare is a care facility. It's not the same thing.
Still a risk. All I'm saying is, do what you feel like you want to do. I'm just saying, like, I just feel like, God damn,
everywhere.
That might be true though.
There's risk everywhere. I like to mitigate risk by choosing the less dangerous place.
Grandma.
So if there's a daycare run by a bunch of women and a daycare run by a bunch of men,
a bunch of niggas
going to the daycare run by women.
About the daycare run, if Pop
what if it's Young and May at the daycare?
No. Why are you running this? Why are you in this?
Yeah. See what I'm saying?
I don't fuck with what they might be teaching there, so I'm not going there.
At the daycare.
Shit.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
This ain't Patreon, fam.
Oh, they on you.
This ain't
Patreon. The Bulldaggers is on you. It's over, my nigga. You're done.
Why do you assume that I meant something about that?
You're done.
What do you mean? What are they teaching?
I don't know. She's a rapper.
Oh, you're
she
done.
talks about violence and all this other shit. She's mad things.
Fuck out of here.
Why do I keep going?
Fuck out of here.
Good cleanup.
Listen, niggas want to be PC, and that's cool, but I'm not risking
the violence, though. You're right. And the drug use and the lean or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'll keep it.
I'm demanding this nigga. You don't even have kids to risk.
Go and get your mother back. I'm done with that. That's too much.
You don't have children to risk. Go make some kids and risk them niggas.
I'm saying, but I will say this.
Damn.
What are you talking about? You're risking mine. That real. They exist.
I didn't risk them.
They're real people.
I didn't risk them at all.
I'll say this.
What are you talking about? You're offended by me talking about your hypothetical children?
I'm not offended. I'm just asking why you risking my.
Listen, man. My kids are dear to me, man.
Red's tight because he was a Tyler and Brenda had a baby video. And you been
toss him in the trash.
What video?
I gotta go to the trash again.
Throw some in the trash can.
Take 45.
Yo, god damn, son. How many times they put you in there? I grew up like
Listen,
losing
man.
Isaiah, though. I'm gonna keep it on. We got the same guy. Ain't no joke on you, my
Listen,
nigga. It's the
I'm
same
being 100.
shit.
If I
I'm the
pull up
same
to a
nigga.
daycare and it's a nigga in a
I
sweater
ain't fucking
vest,
with him.
I'm getting back in the car and we're leaving.
I'm being honest.
I'm like, no,
1000%.
we gotta go back. We're out.
Nigga dressed like Hermione.
A sweater vest
I'm out of
and
there.
a bow tie. You trust that nigga?
Hermione.
It's mad weird, right?
Nigga
It's
look like
mad weird.
Hermione.
But it's the
and
same way.
Dumbledore. I'm out.
Same way if you pulled up to a daycare and the shit was in a fucking factory or some shit, you'd be like, what the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
nah.
I'm not leaving.
Yeah.
It's just
perception.
weird shit.
Yes. There are red
There's
flags.
something that
Any
you
red
think
flag
this
with my
is what
kids.
it's supposed to be.
It's all perception. I'm gonna keep it a buck though. If Pop
But
ran to
danger's
daycare
everywhere.
and I dropped my kids off there, who do I think my kids would be safer with? If somebody run up in that.
Oh, yeah,
Huh?
yeah, nah, yeah, I
Or
got you.
Yeah,
I'ma
I'm
hold 'em
saying,
down.
yeah, I believe-
The thing is, I'm
cool.
more wary. I wouldn't be as wary as
Niggas is shooting
from
schools.
Pop
Word.
as Pop than a white nigga that's dressed like he's from the Nation of Islam.
finally rang.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
that's wild.
Yeah, that'll be
Them
interesting.
niggas are the pedophiles.
Oh, shit.
You just called the Nation of Islam.
No.
I said
Hell
a
no.
white nigga
I
that
done
see
said
you
shut
wasn't
this
paying
whole shit
attention.
down.
Amar would have stolen on him already.
Oh,
What you
okay.
mean? With his
What I'm
foot,
saying
too.
is,
Bow, from a seated position.
The niggas,
Bow.
the
Like, I'm
niggas.
in from Mortal Kombat. That's it.
Think about
must have
all
been
the
a lot,
famous
man.
pedophiles you know, right? It's fucking Jared from Subway, and that
don't
nigga
know
looked
this
mad
man.
trustworthy.
No, I never trusted.
Of course not.
I don't
I don't trust any niggas that eat Subway.
Who just eats sandwiches all day?
I mean, I eat sandwiches, but
All
usually
day?
pizza and shit
Just
like that.
a straight sandwich
mixed up.
diet?
But never from
Weird.
Subway. Never anything from Subway.
Shit's not even real food.
Well, that's a fact.
Just perception, but
I would trust Pop my kids definitely before I
that's
trust
why
Jared.
that's how
Of
I
course.
feel. Like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
yeah.
But still, though, if a nigga look like me, you probably don't get them kids to that nigga, man. He got other shit going on.
Don't
Probably
give your
a
kids
gun
to no
involved,
niggas.
Some weed
Unless
over
you're
there.
related or you know this
Might
person.
even have some krills on them, because it's still crackheads, my nigga. You feel me? You never know, son. Don't get that nigga.
And then I'll back up the iPad footage of Pop talking to his kids like, mad safe.
Man, see. That's a commercial, son. That's a commercial. But I didn't do this.
Let's
Never
listen
happened,
to
nigga.
some voicemails.
You heard? Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was bad funny. You got to buy
Get the
Patreon
knife.
to see what happened.
Good night, fat man.
Yeah, you gotta go to Patreon. See what happens.
You're what you thought, huh? What's good, y'all? Hey, man, check this out. I just want to say congratulations to every single one of y'all. Going all the way to episode 100. That is tough. Episode 100. I want to say congratulations to y'all boys. Keep it up. I've been watching y'all's episodes since back in November 2020. I mean, y'all come a long way from November 2020 up to now. Shit, y'all definitely done came up a long way, you know what I'm saying? Darnell, Papiando, bro, you got to get your Instagram back, because
I think it's a wrap, big
niggas
dog.
missed that shit, Paul, you know what I'm saying?
Love.
And my nigga Reg Dahmer, you heard? And everybody in the backstage, keep doing y'all thing, man. I just pray that, you know, God watches over all of y'all, and y'all just keep on succeeding, keep doing it big, Paul. And I was thinking the other day, it's a lot, but top 100 funniest moments on the pod. Yeah, top
Sounds like a
100
lot of
funniest
editing.
moments.
Man, cut that down to 10, but
Yeah,
a lot of work.
It's a lot of funny moments on each and every single episode that y'all have done. But I was thinking, you know, maybe I should put that on YouTube or some shit like that. It's gonna take some time trying to find.
We wouldn't put that on
funniest
YouTube.
moments,
I'll tell you.
on every single episode that y'all have done.
Make a
But
list.
yeah, I
send
just
it.
wanted to shout y'all out. Keep doing what y'all doing. Big ups to all y'all. God bless every single one of y'all. And yeah, I just nothing but growth and positivity for every single one of y'all.
Salute.
And yeah, 100.
Love, man. Salute.
appreciate you.
'Cause we did
God bless you
something
too.
for 50,
Bruh.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was very difficult, though.
that was. That's why I'm like,
My
there's
niggas,
so much shit. Y'all tell us what.
100 laughs an episode. So,
Yeah.
how you pick the best one?
Especially now we got Patreon and other stuff like that, because the Patreon laughs is
Word. Though I was trying to look at the amount of hours of footage on Patreon. It's like damn near 100.
yeah.
Word.
We put some work in post.
I got you.
Yo, what's good, man? It's James from Atlanta, you feel me? I just want to call and tell y'all, man, I fuck with y'all for real, man. Real talk, man. And, Pop, I just got a question for you, dog. Real shit. You ever thought about doing stand-up comedy, bro?
Word.
Like, I feel like you kill that shit. No cap. Like,
man.
You dumb funny. Like, all y'all dumb funny. Like, even you, Officer Reg. I fuck with you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I fuck with you because you authentically yourself, my nigga, and I feel that.
Hold on, we
doing you. But shout out to everybody, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing,
Nigga from
man.
Atlanta.
And y'all ever consider going on different podcasts? Like,
hell no.
Flagrant 2, like, they crack jokes. I know
y'all
said y'all don't want to fuck up the,
but they be backing pipe out
the dynamic of the show.
Yeah.
But I feel like that shit would just be one funny ass shit if y'all like link up with other pods and shit, man, and just talk y'all shit, man. That shit'd be cool, man. But
people go out of business
man,
after that.
thing,
No,
man.
they die.
My nigga just Crocodile Dundee, my nigga. I had to have the Excalibur on deck just in case if niggas start getting wild.
Appreciate
But nah, yeah, salute to homie, man.
It's like when Migos ran up on Joe Button. You get like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I ain't about to wait for the, you know what I'm saying? For the, you know what I mean? Niggas back Richo out on camera, pause. I'm not, come on, doggy, what? Nah, that's not a possibility. That's not a possibility.
Yeah.
But salute, man, love. And to answer your question, yeah, we just recently went to a stand-up comedy special, and we was all talking about actually getting on stage, and I was actually in talks with my man Ja for us to join like the next tour and shit. So he said he's about to go back out in December. So niggas got to start figuring it out. Salute.
But yeah, I was talking about me spend a lot of time with my girlfriend. So she was always in meetings and stuff like that. So I do immature shit. Like sometimes I just walk by butt naked. Just put something on the other side of it.
In the back of the room? Or in the back of the screen?
I mean, one time it was close.
What the fuck is wrong with
When
you,
you was on camera with Amar?
You don't get fired, my nigga.
I was on camera with Amar.
You was on camera with Amar just walking in front of the screen?
Nah, that's crazy. And he did the A-Town stomp too.
That's why she told you to get on camera.
What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? What you thought? Tell me what you thought. What you thinking? What you thought? What you thought? If you could change your thoughts, you could change the world. So much more to life than chasing diamonds, gold, and pearls. Lately it's been debated that maybe your